In Louisiana Monroe's first 30 seasons playing Division I football, they've made it to only one bowl game, which they lost 45-14. It would be pretty much impossible to be a fan of a team that is consistently so bad. But after ULM finished with a dismal 2-10 record in 2023, head coach Nick Sabaka stepped in and everything changed. The Warhawks made it to 3 straight bowl games and ascended to a potential playoff contender last season, finishing 10-3 thanks to 4,000 passing yards from freshman quarterback Kiki McCracken, 2,000 of which went to the best receiver in the country, Caleb Gurley. The Warhawks returned basically everybody from that team, and we've added some huge recruits in 99 speed transfer wide receiver Michael Thomas, 96 speed transfer quarterback Jeremiah Moses, and 96 speed linebacker Jeff Babers. With all the talent at skill positions and Kiki McCracken leading the Heisman odds going into this season, it looks like it might just be the year the Warhawks can win the SEC and make a college football playoff run. Let's go ahead and get right into it. We are not starting off this season easy, boys. We're taking on number 4 Miami on a neutral field, and here on third down on their first drive, the quarterback's just gonna chuck it up to Damon Tobias. The redshirt freshman has the pick, and he is gonna take this to the crib for a pick 6. Not only are we gonna have Damon Tobias flying around, I have a new user in 96 speed Jeff Babers able to get the tackle there on third down. One of the biggest contributors is gonna be our new receiver 99 speed Michael Turner, and we're already getting the ball out to him with the bubble screen here. The 1-2 punch with him and Caleb Gurley is gonna be electric. Add Dave Biggs to the mix, and you've got maybe the best wide receiver trio in the country. And we're also going to be trying out a new running back in Keegan McLaughlin. He's only a 69 overall, but comes in at 97 speed. He was initially a quarterback recruit, but I want to see if he has what it takes to play running back, and he is looking good out of the backfield here, picking up the first down. The offense was good last year, but this year we're taking the firepower to another level, and Kiki McCracken is going to go over top. This will be the first touchdown of Michael Turner's ULM career. What a dime. But the offense and defense are both rolling early in this game. He is going to get another stop on third down. Damon Tobias having a hell of a game. Whoa, a little shove after the play there. The passing game is looking great, but I do want to see a little bit more of Keegan McLaughlin on this drive. Unfortunately, he takes a huge hit and his wear and tear is already looking bad. We've got a much deeper running back group this year. This dude Skaggs coming in here, and we'll get it out to him on the screen. Easy money to pick up the first down and spin for a little bit extra. Love what I'm seeing, fellas. Now I want to take a shot, but man, the lane up the middle just too good for Kiki McCracken. We will have to scramble here, and that'll be easy money for McCracken. Definitely hoping to see him put up better rushing stats this season, but at the same time, I really don't want him taking a lot of hits. We are going to have a little 3rd and 9 here, and let's see, McCracken going to step up in the pocket, and McCracken will fight forward for the first down and more, puts his head down and gets into the end zone. I'm telling you right now, boys, Kiki McCracken is making a serious run at the Heisman this year. We've been pounding Miami in a way that I definitely did not respect, but dude is going up top here, and Joshua Trader making an insane catch. Definitely don't want to give anything up before halftime, but oh man, we left the seam wide open. Miami finally getting something going on offense. Good news is our own offense probably going to get the ball back here. I am going to do my very best to get a goal line stop, flying in with Malik Rice, but the Miami Hurricanes will pick up their first touchdown at last. On 3rd and 8, I think I'm going to try to go up to Dave Biggs, but this was not the right decision. Dave Biggs does not have the height to come down with this, and Kiki McCracken throws his first pick of the year. This might allow Miami to get some points. We get the ball at half, but a score here would give them a ton of momentum going into halftime. They're going to chuck it up deep here, though, trying to Marcus Ramon, who is making his first start at outside cornerback and coming down with a huge pick, I believe the first of his career. True sophomore making a huge play before half. And hey, we still do have a little bit more time before halftime. You just never know. We're going to get it out to the tight end Hutton here. Miami is coming out in a weird defense here. We might have a chance for a shot over top, and on the play action, Michael Turner is gonna get open deep. Kiki McCracken hits him with a dime in stride, and man, dude, Turner might be the guy on this offense. I love Caleb Gurley and all, but Michael Turner has the goods. All the size we can ask for in 99 speed. The speed that this offense can move at is scary for sure. Miami's gonna try to get a touchdown coming out of halftime, but coming Damon Tobias's way, no sir, he will swat that away, and Damon Tobias looks like he seriously has the goods. Speed kills in this game, and he's got a ton for an outside linebacker. So let's see if offense can keep him moving here in this second half. I'm not seeing anything I like here, but Kiki McCracken going to be able to get out of the pocket, and Dave Biggs is coming wide open. Biggs is going to get his first big catch of the year. What a throw on the run from Kiki McCracken. Now we just got to punch it in here on 1st and goal, and McCracken will get out of the pocket again. This will be easy money, and he will walk into the end zone for another touchdown, 35-10. This defense has a mojo that it definitely did not have in our first couple years, and they're trying to go over top here. Malik Rice all over that, coming down with a pick, and man, that might just about seal this thing up. Part of me wants to put the backups in, but part of me wants to send a message and get Kiki McCracken up on this Heisman watch. Dave Biggs having a hell of a game right now. One person noticeably not having a hell of a game is Caleb Gurley. Wanted to get on the bubble screen there, but we handed off to McLaughlin, and that's the first touchdown in McLaughlin's career. Expecting our offense to look great, but defense has been kind of a surprise, not gonna lie, and here's Jeff Babers' first pick, man. Hopefully first of many. I haven't put up crazy stats with my user players the last couple seasons, and I want that to change here. I do think Michael Thomas is going to be the dude on this team this year, but we always got to spread the love around to Caleb Gurley, dude, and he is still a great player. I wouldn't mind dropping a 50 bomb on the number 4 team in the country. Give me another user pick with Jeff Babers. I'm on it now, boys. I got it figured out for sure. What a game. What a life. This team has come so far, and at this point, dude, I'm kind of thinking about 60. I'm not gonna lie. 3 seasons of struggle. This is the team, dude. This is the team that's gonna take us to the playoffs. We've got the offense. We've got the defense. We got the user player, which is huge, dude. 3 user picks on the day. Give me that. You better believe I'm getting my 60 bomb. We'll get it out to Caleb Gurley again, and Gurley, after starting off the day quiet, is gonna finish it with 3 nice little stat pattern touchdowns. In our first game of the season, we blow Miami off the face of the earth, and we inflated the stats a little bit. Kiki McCracken with 5 touchdowns on the day, 380 passing yards, and added 85 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. We're coming for that Heisman for sure. Gurley with 3 touchdowns. Michael Turner is going to be the star of this team on offense, I think, and Dave Biggs added a nice 90. Defensively, we've got some dogs, man. Tobias with a pick, Ramon with a pick, and Babers with 3 cleanup picks. We love that. Babers is a freshman, by the way. He is not a transfer. We have arrived, boys. The Warhawks are number 4 in the country after the big dub. After hanging 63 points on Miami on the road, it is going to be interesting to see what we do against App State at home, as App State's been going heavy on the run, but they're going to pass it here, and this will be a disaster for them. We get an insane pass rush, and they're going to fumble the ball. Polk picks it up, and Polk, who is no longer a starter at outside linebacker, comes in and makes a huge play. He will take this thing to the crib. Let's go. Polk is a dude who had like 4 picks last year. Only reason he's not starting is because Tobias and Babers are going to be such dogs on the inside. I'm planning on running a ton of this double mug this year. I found that running cover 3, it's super easy to lurk up picks out of this. It's beautiful to see our hard work in the recruiting trail actually pay off, and I'm trying to bait a little something up here with Jeff Babers. Quarterback gonna get out of the pocket and throws it right to me. You idiot. That is 4 picks for Babers through 2 games. Dude is gonna be an All-American for sure. Offense hasn't even touched the field yet, and this is already a dominant performance, as McCracken will just get out of the pocket on this first play here. There is no way App State's gonna be able to run with him. Part of me wants to get the run game going today, but the larger, stronger part of me wants to just huck the damn ball around. So we'll mix in a little bit of run here and there, but for the most part, we're just gonna be chucking and scrambling, dude. That's what I want to do this year. Keegan McLaughlin is basically just an extra receiver in the backfield, and we're gonna get it out to him here. 97 speed, absolutely no shot you are catching him on the outside. Easy crib call, first pass and touchdown of the day for McCracken. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I want to shut out this team. They've been moving the ball on us a little bit, but once we get a big lead, they are really gonna have to start passing it heavy. They have been pretty patient so far, and on 3rd and 1, they're maybe being a little bit too patient. We are all over that, and it doesn't look like the Mountaineers are gonna put up a fight. As good as our offense is, our defense might be just as good, and we're gonna see Michael Turner in the return game here, dude. He will be dangerous. Definitely has more of a juking and spinning skill set than any of our other receivers. And okay, after seeing McLaughlin's speed, I do want to try to get him the ball a little bit, dude. He could be totally dangerous in the open field. Honestly, I have so many threats, I don't even know what to do with myself. I really think adding another deep threat in Michael Turner makes such a huge difference. Last year, we were kind of weighed down by Wiley a little bit, I think. He was a good possession receiver, but man, just nowhere near the playmaking ability we have now. 1st and goal, time to punch it in. We'll get it out to Michael Turner, and Turner is going to have himself an easy touchdown. After struggling to get wins for so long, it is just beyond satisfying to be able to blow teams out of the water, but App State is going to get a touchdown here. Kind of caught us napping in zone coverage. That'll just give this offense another chance to flex though. Gonna try to get it out to McLaughlin here, but unfortunately App State is going to get us to 4th down. Believe that's the first punt from our offense all season, and we almost just got it right back there. On 3rd and 6, their quarterback gonna try to get out of the pocket, but dude, our D-line is just too tough right now. 11 seconds might just be enough time for this offense. You never know. And oh yeah, we're going over top here. Come on, man. We just need to make this throw, and oh, it gets swatted away. way. We had Turner deep for sure. Not that crazy of a game so far if we're being honest, but we should definitely have a win lockdown at the very least. I desperately want to get one of our wide receivers open deep, and oh, this just might be it. Caleb Gurley has a step on this defense, and a beautiful ball from McCracken. Gurley with the biggest play of his season so far, taking it to the crib, and now we are most definitely playing for stats. Want another pick for my boy Babers, but oh man, they're going with a screen here, and that caught me off guard, dude. Our defense might actually be toasted, and App State saying this game is not over. They're still within 2 scores now. Mountaineers looking like a better team than the Hurricanes, honestly, but I don't know what that coverage was. Easy money for Russ Hutton, our new tight end. I know I should probably be slamming the clock here, but I am just intoxicated by having all of these offensive weapons, and oh man, we might have Dave Biggs here. McCracken is going to put a ton of air under this ball, and Biggs has the speed to get under it. McCracken with a couple of beautiful throws here in the second half. Once you have speed, you don't have to work anywhere near as hard for these points. And let me just go ahead and snag another pick for Jeff Babers real quick. Where do you think you're going with that ball, quarterback? All right, now this game is looking more like I want it to look. Back on defense here, and yeah, dude, I don't even know what this quarterback is doing. He's gonna throw another pick, this time to Miles Stocker, and Stocker gonna take this back to the crib for easy cash, and we'll hit a Heisman pose. Interesting choice there, dude. I didn't even tell him to do that. He did that all by himself. That's the freshman from Texas. Believe he is 96 speed at slot corner. Ever since I really learned to catch these user picks, dude, defense has gotten a lot more fun. How about another 3-pick day for Jeff Babers? You talk about someone who might win a Heisman, man. Babers is a freshman with 6 picks in 2 games. Simply unbelievable stuff. I'm just trying to run out the clock, but uh-oh, dude. Our dude McLaughlin might be loose, and McLaughlin picks up a block. There are not too many people in the country faster than this man. Speed all over the field, and dude is going to take it all the way to the crib. The youngster making his first real big play of the season. First game, definitely not a flash in the pan. It's just a matter of can we sustain this in SEC play, but our offense just might be unstoppable, dude. McCracken with 345 touchdowns, McLaughlin with 155 on the ground. That's our best output in this dynasty so far, and he did it on 9 carries. Receiving wise, Gurley actually was the guy today, which was kind of nice to see, and Biggs having a great game as well. I never thought I'd see the day, man. The Louisiana Monroe Warhawks are the number 3 team in the country, but we got another tough one taking on Arizona this week, and they're actually going to start this off with a touchdown. Offense is going to have to do their thing today, and I'm going to try to lean on the run game a little bit more. McLaughlin showed a ton of potential in the last game. We're going to go pass here though out of an empty set, and not enough time for Kiki McCracken to make a throw. He's going to get out of the pocket though. Slow defensive end can't catch him, and just like that, there is nothing but green grass for Kiki McCracken. This is going to turn into a huge gain. He gets all the way down to the 33. Gotta go punch this thing in now. We got Dave Biggs wide open over the middle, but McCracken misses the throw. Surprised to see that. Now we got a 3rd down, and I'm liking Turner up top. This is going to be pretty well defended though. I don't know how dude ran step for step with Turner. No way I'm not going for this one, dude. Let's get it. We're going to have McLaughlin over the middle. He's just got to hang on to the ball, and thankfully he does. A little bit tougher of a drive than I was hoping for, but we're going to dump it off to Dave Biggs here, and Biggs hits the spin to get into the end zone. We're on the board. The boys are lighting off the cannons. Now we got to go play some defense, man. Arizona's run game been tough to stop so far. I was hoping to just catch some picks with Jeff Babers today, but it looks like they got something else in store for us. Just got to find ways to get him into passing situations. This running back's almost at 100 yards already on us. Not a good feeling at all. Dude's going to get it to 3rd and short, and this is where I'm going to try to send the dogs. I'm hopping on Rice here, and the quarterback's just going to roll out, but can't get away from Quincy Howard. First sack on the day is a big one. So Zona just going to have to settle for a field goal here. That should be the window of opportunity that this offense needs. And McCracken getting chased out of the pocket here is going to try to make a play. He has Turner downfield and will make a super risky throw, but the boy Michael Turner will come down with it. Let's go. Risky throw by Kiki McCracken pays off. And on 2nd down, he'll have McLaughlin over the middle. Easy money. Even when McLaughlin isn't running the ball, it's super nice to have him in there as an extra receiver, and these halfback screens are going to be just lethal with him in the game. Just got to punch it in here. We have a 3rd and 3, and oh man, I don't know if I like what I see. I'm going to try to scramble around with Kiki McCracken, and somehow he's going to get out of there. That was bad pocket, but McCracken is just too athletic, slipping away from defenders. Now we just need a little stop before half here, and Arizona is going to have to throw the ball. Quarterback flush from the pocket and fumbles. Our dude Polk is going to pick it up. Let's go. Polk was a linebacker last year, playing at a kind of flex position and getting some time at defensive end this year. Good to see him finding a role, and McCracken just going to throw the swing pass to Samoa Tumwo. Just like that, this game is shaping up really good. Being able to force turnovers on defense changes everything for real. And I'm trying to get one with Jeff Babers here. Babers is playing the seam perfectly and will be able to go up and get that post route. I wasn't sure if he had that in him, man. Babers is actually the GOAT, dude. I'm telling you right now, that boy has a Heisman trophy in his future. If we get a touchdown here, we might be headed to another bro out. And tell me this, bro, how the hell do you stop Kiki McCracken? He's so good through the air, so good scrambling this year, and he is going to get his 4th touchdown of the half. Arizona is going to get a shot at a 49-yard field goal before halftime, but they are just going to hook it wide left anyways. I keep waiting for it to come crashing down, but right now, man, we look like a pretty legit number 3 team in the country, and for whatever reason, they're just going to leave our dude Biggs wide open here. Biggs busts open the defense over top and will strut around before jumping into the end zone. This team is just so damn fun to play with, and offense is great, but defense being able to get stops is the most important thing. And I don't know why you would throw the ball directly to Jeff Babers. Give me that, we'll take 2. And at this point, I see no reason to stop hucking it, man. We're gonna try to go 4 verts, and why not get out of the pocket again with Kiki McCracken? Look at McCracken swerving around dudes, tiptoeing down the sideline. He's looking like Lamar Jackson right now. Gotta get it out to Michael Turner here on the RPO, and my god, look at this clean spin move from Turner. Dude is a legit athlete. Will get us down to the 3, and McCracken going for 6 touchdowns on the day will get it on the QB sneak. No way he's not on the Heisman watch after this week. We have scored 35 unanswered points, and at this point, Arizona is just feeding Babers, dude. 3 picks again. I think that makes it like 7 on the season for him. And I'm not going to stop chucking it, dude. I'm trying to go up to Caleb Gurley here. Hasn't really made a play today, but Gurley will scorch his corner on the outside. You cannot put that boy in one-on-one coverage out there. At this point, Arizona's just trying to run the clock out. They don't want to throw any more picks, but we get another fumble. How about our 5th turnover on the day, man? We're doing cruel and unusual things to this Arizona team at this point, and Kiki McCracken gonna get his 8th touchdown on the day. Maybe we should take the boys out. Things could change when we get into SEC play, but right now, man, this team is looking like a legit national title contender. I was just trying to run out the clock, and Keegan McLaughlin is gonna take this to the grib to give us 63. So another blowout win against a top 25 team. We might just be number 1 after this one. McCracken with a great day, man. 270 and 4 touchdowns, but really did it with his feet, man. 10 yards per carry, 4 touchdowns there. McLaughlin with another 100-yard day. And receiving, we just spread the rock around. Our boy Babers coming through with another 3 interception day. Ah, yes, and there we go, man. Kiki McCracken now number 1 on the Heisman watch. The 8 touchdown performance did it for him. So now we got what should genuinely be a tough test. We're on the road taking on number 9 Ole Miss in our first SEC game. It's our first time playing in a really difficult away environment this year, so that'll be an adjustment for our offense, but Dave Biggs getting it cooking early. So now we got to try and convert a 3rd and 14. And I want to take a shot here. Was trying to throw it up to McLaughlin, but I don't know if McCracken got hit or what. That ball just flutters in the air, and Ole Miss gets an easy pick to start it out. Things are a little bit different when you go to a road environment, but I do have some confidence in our defense. We just got to find a way to stop the running game. We've seen as soon as we get guys in passing situations, Jeff Babers does go and get picks, but they're keeping it on the ground and already deep down into the red zone. We are going to be able to get the reps to 3rd and goal, so we'll see if we can at least hold them to a field goal, and they are going to run it. Can we get through the line? Yes, we can. That's McChesney, who is the freshman free safety, I believe. We have so much young talent in this defensive backfield, and we'll take that from our defense for sure. Offense has got to get it cooking now. Kiki McCracken unfortunately lacking in confidence after that opening pick, and we got to find a way to pick up this 3rd and 12. Thankfully, tight end is going to be wide open. McCracken almost misses him, but we're going to move the sticks and getting it out to McLaughlin on the screen. This should be money. We are going to pick up the 1st down and spin out. I continue to like what I see from McLaughlin, man. We're going to have to use him more today, and he's going to pick up a huge chunk gain here, getting inside the 30. McLaughlin continuing to do nice things, showing a nice little juke move there. 3rd and 1. I'm going to try this little swing screen thing, and okay, we are going to take the swing. Oh man, that was a terrible play call. What is that animation? We had the space, bro. That's actually so annoying. And on 4th down, we're going to go for it. Kiki McCracken will scramble up the middle. dude, he's been so good. And we're going to hand it to Keegan McLaughlin. He will get into the end zone for the touchdown. Dude, trying to have to remember the names McLaughlin and McCracken and say them right is kind of a pain, not going to lie. All right, well, this is where I want to turn over. At this point, I'm confident we probably got like one in us a game at least. Last year, absolutely not. We've gotten so much more consistent thanks to the Babers picks. And our pass rush has been a lot better, which I think has also helped. They're going 5 wide here on 3rd down though. And that was just bad coverage by me, man. I forced the flat to take the seam. I am kind of feeling a little blitz action here. They're just going to hand it off and we're going to string it out with the user 3rd and 7. All right, this is a big one. Looks like Ole Miss is going to go with the screen and I saw it, but saw it too late. Eventually, I'm going to learn to read those like I could in NCAA 14. And this time going blitz again, we're going to get some pressure and our dude is going to get the fumble. Revis picks it up. That's what I'm talking about with the D-line. All right, that's huge. Now we can try to get ahead by 2 scores before half. And I'm learning more and more that Keegan McLaughlin is a weapon out of the backfield. All right, we are going to have a little 3rd and 5 here. And man, they were giving Biggs so much space. I'm going to try it deep. McCracken unloads it and Biggs is going to catch it in stride. Speed kills. This is going to be a Warhawk touchdown. And Dave Biggs having a great game right now. All right, now we got the momentum. This is where in past games we've gotten another turnover. And man, was trying to bait that up with Babers. I got a little bit too far under it. And this is going to turn into a pretty big gain. This is our chance for a pick though. We know they're probably going to pass the ball. And they try to go to the seam. It just hits off dude's foot. And now we got 3rd and 10. Come on here, Babers. He is going to bait it up again. But once again, bro, I'm too low. I need to get higher on the field. Babers is tall, but not quite tall enough to get that. And at this point, I'm kind of like, maybe we just want him to score a touchdown now because we can still get the ball before half and they are going to score just over the middle. Okay, well, 41 seconds, plenty of time for this offense for sure. And I'm trying to set up a deep shot here, but that was not the right defense to do it against. And I didn't even realize we're out of timeouts. I wasted a few earlier in the half and now it might come back to haunt me as Gurley drops the pass through contact. Dang. All right, 3rd and 19. This is where I do something stupid like take a safety. I'm just going to step up in the pocket with McLaughlin or McCracken, excuse me, which I don't think was the right move. This is where we got to come up with a pick defense. Nothing dumb here. And I was trying to lurk up the seam. Babers kind of gets lost, but our rush is finally going to hit and we get the sack. So that'll run out time on the half. I'll take it. But I think we're good. We just need to run the ball a little bit more on offense, I think. And we need a pick here eventually. Babers playing his zone and they're going to run a post. Oh my God. I was not expecting them to come right to us and we're once again not able to get a reaction. All right, 3rd and 10 here. Got to come up with something. And they're in this weird formation. This should be easy to guard and we are able to get to the quarterback again. Zachary Polk's been forcing a ton of pressure. I think he's tied for the lead in the nation for sacks. And offense has got to go down and get a touchdown here. Unfortunately, I can't audible. We're going to start this out with a terrible RPO. Not being able to hot route easily actually just makes things so much harder. We're going to have to use the scramble this drive, man. Kiki McCracken will step up in the pocket and easy 1st down. Does take a bigger hit than I would have liked to take. On this play, I feel like we should just be able to bomb him. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm going to take Gurley deep. Let's see what he can do. Gurley is going to go up, but once again, man, can't come down with a contested catch. Those have been tough for him for whatever reason, but I might just go back to him here. They keep putting him in one-on-one and we're going to throw this deep again, but this time the cornerback keeps up with it and we might be in trouble, dude. Ole Miss gets the huge turnover they needed. This is where we've been good though down here on the goal line. Just got to find ways to make these user tackles. And this is a massive play, man. 3rd and goal. They're going to go to the back of the end zone and get it. You got to be kidding me. These are reads that truly only the CPU can make. And on the 2-point, they're just running read option. We didn't really read it, but luckily this quarterback's pretty slow. And we are trailing for the first time in a while. Ole Miss has been blitzing heavy and it's been throwing off McCracken for sure. Especially when you add the home field advantage, but McCracken going to get out of the pocket here and make a very ambitious throw. What a damn dime to Michael Turner. All right, big 3rd and 6 here. Let's see what McCracken's got. Gonna try to go verts and just take McLaughlin out of the backfield, but McCracken panics and a bad throw. With 4:20 on the clock, suddenly this is a serious 4th down. We're gonna go for it all here. I'm chucking it up to Michael Turner and Turner will make another huge catch. And now we got kind of a big 2-point conversion. McCracken is going to pitch it out on the speed option. Thought maybe we made the wrong choice, but I forgot that McLaughlin is just as fast. Honestly, man, the option could be dangerous. Maybe we should be running it more. Ole Miss is trying to use it, but this is not going to work out so well for them. And if we can get a 3rd down stop here, we'll be golden. I don't really know what to expect here. And oh man, they're going to get us with another stupid play action pass. I'm just a second behind that post route. Babers is so due for a pick, man. Not on the day for him, and Ole Miss finds the seam here. That's the weakness in the defense that we're running for sure. And I am going to try just sending some dogs. This is where we need a little sack or something, but man, good read by the Ole Miss quarterback. That was a super weird route on the outside, and kind of a crazy spot from the refs is going to get him down to the 1. It does look like they're going with an RPO, and the Rebs gonna get on top with a few minutes left. Okay, well, I'm glad we got that 2-point conversion. We might be getting the ball last here, and man, I want to run this RPO, but just way too much press man coverage. Honestly though, I mean, we got 7 on that. I just feel like this play works a lot better when you can throw it, and we are going to be able to throw it here. Turner gets a nice gain, and that gets us down to the 2-minute warning. Gotta play smart, man. I really was not expecting to be in this position, and I'm kind of going to be playing puckered for the first time this season. Hot routes are a struggle right now. We got 3rd and 6, and I like the tight end here. We throw it just in time. All right, well, sometimes punching it in can be a hard thing to do. That's going to be our priority number 1, and the halfback screen going to work out perfectly. McLaughlin might have a shot here, and he's going to spin around, getting us down to the 15. Now we definitely got to chew clock. Just got to take care of the ball here, as McCracken's wear and tear looking kind of rough, and we take a big loss on 1st down. That is the bad thing about that play, man. Normally it's good, but it can be rough. We're going to go with the RPO here, though, and this is going to set up perfectly. Michael Turner is going to get to the edge with a great block from Caleb Gurley and get into the end zone. Love to see Gurley being a good teammate there. Caleb Gurley is a winner, bro. Playing the role he needs to play when the spotlight's not on him. And Ole Miss with just a few seconds here to try to get something going. Not gonna lie, I could definitely see him getting in field goal range here. And they're coming to Babers. Man, I can't believe dude threw that. We just gotta protect against a big play here. But man, Ole Miss is throwing the drag, and dude is in the open field. I missed the tackle. Oh man, we might be headed to overtime. Such a bad play by me. And Ole Miss's kicker is going to make the field goal. Big time choke from our defense there. And I'm trying to yam it up before overtime, but for some reason they turned around Kiki McCracken there, and he's gonna get hit with the blitz. This is tough, man. Gotta be sharp. We've been really good in overtime games, but we did lose that one last year to UNC. That was a total heartbreaker. Was really expecting them to come out throwing it here. For some reason, that's just what teams tend to do in overtime, and their quarterback is gonna fumble on the speed option. We pick it up, and defense does come up big, thank God. I've got conservative carry on. McLaughlin's just got to cover up the ball, and ooh, that's a good block to the outside. He is gonna come back up to the inside. Okay, that should make this pretty easy. We're just gonna center it here on 3rd and 4, and McLaughlin takes a big hit, thankfully holds on to it. All right, here we go, man. First real pressure kick of this dynasty. They're gonna ice us. All right, just gotta time it right. Oh my God, I missed it, dude. I missed it. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Oh man. Oh bro, that might have just cost us our undefeated record. I'm confident in offense, but we just had a chance to win the game and didn't take it. I should have just run some RPOs there, man. I knew I was gonna miss that damn kick. It was straight on too. I missed the NCAA 14 kicking. I'm gonna try a little jet sweep action to Gurley here. Actually, beautiful setup, and Caleb Gurley is gonna get into the end zone. He hasn't done a lot today, and oh bro, I forgot we gotta go for 2 as well. All right, I feel like speed option's a decent bet here. We got 2 really fast dudes in, but McLaughlin trying to pass it out. It's not gonna work, and he fumbles this dude. Risk of a pick 2, and thankfully we're able to scoop it up, but we might be screwed. I should have pitched that out way earlier. And Ole Miss gonna go to the air, hits the curl, and dude breaks out of a tackle. He is gonna get into the end zone, and we might just be screwed, guys. Come on, boys. One stand here. They are gonna go with the pass, and I ran commit. We go and get the pick, though. Super clutch. Let's get it. Wasn't expecting them to pass out of it. We get the recovery, and now it's down to alternating 2-point conversions. I hate this rule, but we are gonna get the stop. Come on, oh. We've got the best offense in the country and just need 2 yards to win it. Come on. Coming out in the RPO, and oh my God, I'm gonna throw it to Turner. That was so dumb. I should have handed it off. We had no numbers over there whatsoever. Actually, just a horrific call. I should have just gone jet touch pass, and we're gonna go with it here. We should have the outside, and thankfully we do. One stop defense. Come on, boys. They've been so dang good down here. Just one more, guys. They are gonna send a guy in motion and running the same thing as us, but we stop it. We come up with the dub in overtime. Dude, I was so sure we were ready to lose that game. Ends up being a classic, man. Kiki McCracken with a couple of picks, but offense really clutched up. And Michael Turner had the big game with a hundo and 2 touchdowns. Dave Biggs did have a really big touchdown as well. We are the real deal, man. We played kind of sloppy and pulled out a dub. And we signed John Silvera, Marcus Slay. Thank you very much. We are the #1 team in the country. I actually can't believe it. Checking in on the recruits real quick. Silvera is a 95 speed wide receiver. And Slay, we actually didn't scout apparently, but he's a 4-star left guard. Wow, man. #1. This is actually so crazy to see. Okay, well, after the crazy game, we got another tough one going to LSU. We got another glitchy schedule this year where like all of our games are away. Thankfully, this time around, it wasn't as bad for the visit weeks, but it is going to be tough to play with that stadium pulse, man. They made home field advantage so real in this game. It's way more annoying in online games because like you're not in online games for the atmosphere. It's just unfortunate the ULM stadium is never going to sit more than like 30,000 or whatever it seats. And hey, defense does force a quick punt. Michael Turner is going to get a chance to cook here, and man, Turner hasn't had a lot of room on the returns, but plenty on this one. He's going to turn this into a big gain. I'm trying to come out firing in this one, man. Looks like we're going to have the comeback. Easy money to Caleb Gurley. Love throwing that route, dude. Yeah, man, last week's defense was kind of like a bad matchup for us, I feel. We're better when we can just spread them out and gun. And McCracken gonna get it cooking here on the rush, even trying to cut in and make a little spin move. Down near the goal line, we're gonna try to throw it, and we'll just barely sneak it into Dave Biggs. Kind of a risky throw, could have definitely been a pick. And we are gonna punch it in here with Sammy Mavis, who has not done anything this season. He's like the 3rd or 4th string now. So real good start to this one. I sorely needed Jeff Baber's pick though. I was really hoping for him to have like 25 this year. The SEC maybe just has more balanced offenses. Got to deal with more runs and more good quarterback scramblers. This dude is gonna rumble and fumble the ball. Dude, our defense has been forcing a hell of fumbles. And on 2nd down, we're trying to go with the shot play, but everything boxed up. All right, gotta try to run my stuff here on 3rd and 17. And oh man, not a good read, but we almost get Turner open. We're gonna have to punt it. The reads have not been all that tight on offense the last couple of games. We've sort of just been relying on our skill players to score for us. And on 3rd down, they're gonna go with the corner route. Let's go. Stocker is gonna get the pick, and this is gonna be a pick 6. Miles Stocker, man, coming up big. The freshman out of Texas. Having some nice speedy cornerbacks feels amazing. And man, once again, just a second late on a pick on the curl. And unfortunately, Baber's wear and tear somehow bad after that. And LSU finds the seam, but we get a knockout. Big time stuff from our defense. On 3rd and 9, we're running verts. This is why we put McLaughlin on the field, dude. He is so good at finding that open space. 1st down, Warhawks. The passing offense has had trouble getting going though. Think I'm not taking the underneath enough, and I'm gonna try to throw our tight end open here. Thankfully, we're able to do it. Yeah, we get a touchdown here. We're looking pretty good. I think we started it off on defense, right? Maybe could have gotten more there if I followed the blockers better. Just gotta punch it in here. We're going back to McLaughlin, and he has plenty of space trying to power into the end zone, but I forgot he doesn't have any power. Would have been an easy touchdown if we just spun. Instead, our fullback is gonna get it, but we're up 21-0. And at this point, man, I feel great about our defense. Look at Jeff Babers locking down that running back. But once again, wear and tear is looking kind of rough on Babers. That definitely didn't help. And he's trying to hawk down LSU's quarterback here, but gets shaken off. Tigers might have themselves a little drive, but Babers playing the seam here, and finally, bro, he gets a pick. I was waiting on it, and boy, are we in business. It looks like we might have another blowout. We are straight outclassing LSU, and look at the beautiful blocking from our boys on the outside. Michael Turner is going to get an easy touchdown here. 28-0 is beautiful in front of the home crowd too. LSU going to go to the air here, and we have a guy there. My God, what a catch. Honestly, even if they get a touchdown before half, we're chilling. I'm kind of just hunting for a Babers pick at this point, and we are going to get it. Jeff Babers has it, and we'll try to take it back. We're going to have some time before half now. Was waiting for this game from Jeff Babers for sure. I'm going to try to take a shot before half here, and we have B wide open, but McCracken is going to fumble, and LSU picks it up. This is going to be a recovery for 6. We got a little too greedy. I'm going to shoot for another one here, though. That was a good idea because Michael Turner literally just going to run right past this defense, and we get it right back. Having 99 speed receivers is hella nice, boys. This is where we just go RPO and jet touch pass city. Does a nice job of padding the old stats and mowing some clock. We just got to make sure we get out of here healthy at this point. Gonna just give the touchdown to Sammy Mavis. And we actually are just stomping out LSU. Gonna get another pick. That's McChesney, and oh man, that would would have been 6. He steps out of bounds. So we get out of there with the dub. I did do just a little bit of simming at the end. Kiki McCracken played pretty well. Nothing crazy, but had a good day on the ground as well. Michael Turner was just amazing today, dude. 170 yards. Gurley only with 1 reception today. Being the #1 team in the country at this point is crazy. The polls are putting a lot of faith in this team, and we got to continue to prove them right against Texas A&M's tough running offense. This is one of the toughest environments in college football, and I can already tell that this offense might be a difficult matchup for us. Heavy running and a scrambling quarterback is a recipe for disaster for this team, and I've been trying to get on things with the user tackling here, getting the tackle with Damon Tobias, but he gets shrugged off, and there was no one around him to help him out. Texas A&M getting deep inside the red zone. This defense has looked a little bit concerning so far, and A&M just going to go over the middle there. That is too easy, and the Aggies are going to get into the end zone for an opening drive touchdown. Well, it looks like offense is going to have to do its thing today, and virtually every player on our offense has low composure due to the pressure of the environment. I'm surprised Kiki McCracken normally doesn't get this rattled. Thankfully just has an easy drag open to Wisnowski, and Wisnowski hitting a nice little spin for some extra yards. Alright, not a terrible start from this offense so far, but McCracken gonna keep it on the read option, and they just blew that up. I didn't really have this marked as a tough game, but it looks like that's what it's gonna be, and trying to get it out to the tight end, we get bum rushed. That is not the start I was hoping for at all, but A&M is gonna throw the ball right to Jeff Babers, and Babers has got the pick. Don't know what dude was doing, but we will take that. And that takes some pressure off this offense, man. Kiki McCracken gonna roll out here and try to throw a strike to Dave Biggs. What a catch by Biggs. He will get us down to the 1. It is great that we can trust these receivers this year, and gonna just run it with McLaughlin. McLaughlin picks his way forward and gets into the end zone. What a turn of events. Having a defense that can create turnovers is just so huge. Jeff Babers has an insane 12 picks through 5 games right now. We've shown that the pass shouldn't be that big of an issue, but I'm bringing my safety down into the box here. Thought it was gonna be a run, and A&M has the perfect play call for us. Hitting us over top, that hurts. So a big answer from the Aggies. Offense has got to keep it pushing here, but nothing open, and Kiki McCracken gonna take a terrible sack. Just awful pocket presence from me there. But on 3rd down, we're gonna have Michael Turner on the crosser. They tried to leave him in man coverage. Gonna go to the bubble here to Gurley, and Gurley has got it on the outside. Great blocking, and Caleb Gurley might have a shot. He's got some guys trying to hawk him down, but swerves a dude out of his shoes, and he is gonna fight all the way down to the 1. Big time pop play by one of the best receivers in the country, and McLaughlin has been eating up touchdowns, his 2nd of the day. McLaughlin's been a pleasant surprise for sure, man. I didn't know what to expect from him, but he's shown he can make a huge impact in that position, man. Speed kills. And we're gonna have a big 3rd down. A&M just running the ball, and I brought the safety down again, but not enough to stop this running attack. This is just such a difficult matchup for us with the way I play defense. This is where we need a huge 3rd down, and Babers is trying to lurk it up, but man, they split us in the middle. Super frustrating stuff, man. We're heading down toward the 2-minute warning, and our defense has been looking more like it did last year. Hopefully we can at least cook on the goal line, and oh man, they went right to that slant. Wasn't expecting that route from the tight end, and it's easy money for A&M. Okay, it's all good. We get the ball at halftime, so as long as we tie it up here, we'll be chilling, and Keegan McLaughlin getting room to cook in the open field. Look at that spin move, dude. He hasn't had a chance to show that a lot, as the clock is pretty much exactly where we want it right now, and McCracken just gonna scramble here. He might have a shot, gonna get down inside the 25. I gotta slide a little bit sooner on that. On 1st down, we'll get it out to McLaughlin on the flats, and man, McLaughlin can cut, dude. On 1st and goal, we're gonna hit a little jet touch pass, and beautiful blocking on the outside. Caleb Gurley is gonna strut in for that touchdown. Now we just gotta play some defense with 40 seconds left. We can do that, right? And we got a 3rd and 8 here. Come on, boys. They're gonna go to the air, and literally the exact same play they've been running. They're just gonna chuck it up this time, and lucky that wasn't picked off. All right, this is where I'm just gonna try to take a shot, and man, they're bringing the pressure. We're gonna get out of the pocket though, and oh man, we had the bomb. Instead, McCracken throws a pick, and this one might go back to the house. McCracken is the only guy who can catch, dude, and thankfully he does. A near disaster averted, but man, we had that dude coming open for the touchdown. Good news is we get the ball right back coming out of halftime, and running it to Mo Atenmo here. He hasn't gotten a ton of time, but look at that nice little truck stick to pick up the 1st down. We haven't had a ton of trouble moving the ball in offense so far, but man, the crowd pulse is making it so much harder for real. And let's see what we've got. Looks like we'll have Turner coming over the middle. Incidentally, we've kind of eaten up a lot of time with this drive, and getting it out to our bubble man Gurley here. He will try to get to the outside. That'll make it 3rd and 8. All right, I need to cook here. I'm looking to Biggs. We're gonna have Turner, but I saw saw him late. A great catch by Turner, though. That makes this pretty manageable. I would have kicked it, but now I'm going for this all the way. We just need 2 yards and going with the speed option. McCracken, I thought was just going to be able to keep it, but he has to pitch it out. That was super dumb by me, dude. I should have just pitched it. Now A&M has a chance to take the lead, and they have just been running the ball down our throats all day. This one looks tough headed into the 4th. Our number 1 ranking is hanging in the balance here. We got to come up with a goal line stop. A&M's play calling has definitely been the best we've seen all season. They've continually kept us off balance, but the user has been the one thing that saved us. And here's the money play, man. 3rd and goal. I assume they're going to pass it here, and we get the sack. Yes, sir. All right, Aggies will have to settle for a field goal. That puts us in a pretty interesting spot, and they are going to knock it through. I don't think we're going to be able to kill the clock. We should probably just go for quick touchdown here, and Kiki McCracken looking speedy. Nice little cut and sliding down to be safe. Big time 3rd and 1. I'm just going to throw it out of the backfield to McLaughlin, and he is going to pick it up. I'm starting to think maybe I should have tried to run a little bit of clock. Not sure what the best move is here. We're going to go down to Turner and trying to catch it. Oh no, bro. The ball was not where I thought it was, and A&M is going to get a pick. That's brutal. So now defense has to get a stop. I really did not want to be in this position at any time this season. A&M could still pass it here. We are going to get them to 3rd down, and this is our chance, man. Need to play great defense for one play, and let's see. They're going to go over the middle, and Babers gets the knockout. I was worried dude was going to be able to get over top of us. Now we really can kill the clock. We've got to be super smart here. Got to keep getting the ball to our best players. Conservative carry is on. We got to make sure we're protecting the rock, but McLaughlin getting taken down in the backfield. All right, I'm going to throw for it here. We got to make sure we at least get into field goal range, and we're going to step up with McCracken. McCracken has got to pick up the 1st down, but got to get down. Plenty of time left here. No need to rush anything, and we're going to try to get to the outside with McLaughlin. That was looking dangerous, but he outspeeds everybody. The big thing here, man, I'm really not trying to kick a field goal. Got to do our best to win this thing in regulation, and Michael Turner is out in the open field getting down to the 10. Okay, this should be perfect. We're going to run this clock all the way down and get it back to Turner here on the jet sweep, and oh man, this looks like money. Turner is going to get into the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. This is going to take us all the way back. And bro, I was not expecting this because we ran the clock down. Now we might not be able to get off all our plays. Gonna try to run the same play to Biggs, and that gets stomped out. Okay, we just got to get this into a manageable spot here. Gonna go back to Turner on the bubble, and oh, great blocking to the outside. Turner might have a shot, and we'll get down to the 2. We're gonna have 2 plays here. I think we've got to go for the win in regulation here. And McCracken just gonna pitch it out. McLaughlin just has to get into the end zone, and he does. Bang. McLaughlin had a huge day today, man. Multiple touchdowns. I think he had 3. All right, nothing silly here, boys. Looks like they're just going Hail Mary and going to the sideline. We should just be able to swat this down, and it is gonna fall to the ground harmlessly. We get an incredibly clutch win, dude. We were sweating that one out for sure. Offense was just fine today. McCracken had 2 picks. One of them wasn't a big deal. The other one could have been. Man, McLaughlin only had 21 yards. Felt like he had more than that. Michael Turner really came through with 129 yards. McLaughlin and Gurley also with big plays through the air. And defense was mostly rough, but we came up with the stop when it counted, and Babers had a big pick. After that game, we land a nice little 4-star right tackle and a 3-star cornerback gem. Think dude is 94 and 96 speed. Sidney Asher, player of the week. I didn't even notice he had 5 tackles for loss and a sack. Checking out the dudes, Graves looking like a pretty run-of-the-mill right tackle. 90 strength is pretty impressive. And Elijah Allen, 96 speed corner. He'll be a beast for sure. After that game, bro, this is kind of hilarious. Kiki McCracken leading the Heisman race. McLaughlin in 3rd, which I'm really surprised by. Looking at the midseason stat check-in, McCracken is 4th in the country in passing yards. This dude Vizina is also honestly having a really good season, maybe a tiny bit better than McCracken's, although McCracken is doing it with less pass attempts. McLaughlin is in like the top 25 in terms of yards, and is doing way better than all these guys in terms of yards per carry. Also has more touchdowns. And then receiving wise, Turner is the leading receiver in the country, not by a whole lot. We've spread it around more this year. Next up, we got another big one, man. Georgia. We can't get any of these games at home, of course. Last year when we played these guys, they were in the top 5 and we were just sitting out of the top 25. This year, the roles are reversed. This could be the game that we drop, I'm not gonna lie. The SEC games on the road have proved to be pretty tough. It all depends on what we see from Georgia on offense. So it'll be a huge 3rd and 3, and let's see, I'm hopping on Babers, but they just go to the sidelines. That's the one thing that's super hard to guard. All right, red zone defense, boys. This is where we got to shine. Georgia's running it, and good defense. We are able to get him to 3rd down. Tobias making the tackle there. He's been kind of quiet as of late. And on third down, they're going to go to the air. Oh man, the one thing Babers couldn't cover. Our own offense has got to be sharp today. And on the first play, I'm going to take a shot. We've got Caleb Gurley streaking behind the defense, but McCracken misses him. Oh man. The road environments have been getting to Kiki just a tiny little bit and trying to go with the screen. That gets blown up. Gotta just try to spin it here on 3rd and 14. Let's see what we've got. Okay, McCracken's going to step up in the pocket and might have a shot. That's at least going to make this 4th and manageable. We're going. Oh man, unfortunately, Kiki McCracken's wear and tear looking really tough. We might have to take him off the field for a little bit. Yeah, minus 18 speed is crazy. Cortez Dunbar's going to have to get his first time here. I mean, he's a solid scrambler, and I'm still going to go for it here, man. We can't waste possessions, and we should just have McLaughlin in the flat. That'll make it easy for Dunbar. He comes in and picks up a big time first down. Dunbar will have to try to pick up a 3rd and long here, and let's see what we've got. Oh man, we might have Biggs up the seam. Biggs has just got to catch this, but can't come down with it. I got a possession catch that, dude. I have the muscle memory of just clicking Y on NCAA 14, but thankfully I kick an absolute beam of a punt. That'll go down inside the 10. Got to take advantage of this opportunity here. Trying to lurk up with Babers, and man, what a dime. Great find from the quarterback is going to get Georgia an easy first down. Bulldog looking happy in his little doghouse there. It's tough out here, boys. Georgia has more talent than we've seen on damn near any other team, and they've run a really nice mix of run and pass. The key is coming up with a turnover at some point as they're going play action here, trying to lurk something up with Babers. Dude's just going to have to throw it out of bounds. Okay, so huge 3rd down. Babers is actually off the field, so Tobias going to have to step in and trying to lurk something up himself. Quarterback will just have to throw it out of the end zone again, and defense does come down with a big stop. Cortez Dunbar and this offense are going to have to find a way to get moving. This is not an easy environment for him to play in given his first major time, and we're lucky that wasn't a D-line pick. Okay, 3rd and 9. My plan here is just huck it up to Turner and hope for the best, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh my god, though. Somehow that ball gets to McLaughlin. Dunbar got hit as he was throwing, and it actually works to our benefit. Totally bizarre play bails us out, and we're just going to keep going to McLaughlin, man. Apparently, dude is 3rd on the Heisman watch. Let's feed him. So Dunbar's going to have to find a way to pick up a 3rd and 6, and we are going to have the tight end, but he sails it over his head. Big time 4th and 6 here. I'm just running the same play, and we're going to have the tight end again, but once again, Dunbar misses. Oh man, brutal couple of throws for him. We might just have to bring Kiki McCracken back in hurt, and Georgia going over the middle here. Oh, I was just a second late lurking it up with Babers. All right, I do like that they're probably going to pass it here. Just going to go over the middle and 3rd and 5. Okay, as long as they don't get a touchdown here, I'm feeling fine. Got to play good D on 3rd and 5, and quarterback rolling out will make an insane throw to the sideline. This dude is good, man. Frustrating stuff. Thought we had him, but he's going to go to the back of the end zone here, and Malik Rice is going to get the pick. That's the big play that we needed. Now offense is going to get a chance. All right, I'm going to give Cortez another series here. Going to try to warm him up with a throw to Biggs. Man, that release is looking kind of ugly. It looks like Dunbar does have a little bit more composure after making a throw, but he is just getting bum rushed in the pocket, and he's back to being ice cold on 3rd and 10. Gonna have to try to make some magic here, and rolling out. Looks like we have Dave Biggs. Can he make this throw? No, he can't. Getting shut out in the first half is not a good feeling, and oh man, should have stayed with that corner route for just a second longer. Thankfully on 1st down, we're sending the dogs, and we are gonna get the sack. That's big. That's Zachary Polk, who actually was on the Heisman watch for a week. I don't remember if I showed that or not. And Georgia trying to throw up a nuke here. Okay, don't let anything stupid happen. Oh man, I thought he caught it. Dude is just gonna swat it away. So we'll have a big 3rd and 20 here, and Georgia is actually just gonna run it. Okay, I guess we take a timeout, right? Okay, we'll have one more play left before half here, and oh my gosh, we might actually have Dave Biggs. Oh man, I thought he was running a normal vert, but he is gonna get it. We're gonna pitch it out. Can somebody pick this up? No. Almost had a miracle play with Dave Biggs. That would have been crazy. And for the second half, man, I don't care about the wear and tear. We gotta have Kiki McCracken in there. McCracken's gotta step up through the injury to make a throw here, and let's see what we've got. We might have the seam. We're not gonna have it, but McCracken will get out of the pocket. Oh man, I saw B late and tried to hit it. We were already past the line of scrimmage. Screw it, man. I'm gonna go for this. I trust McCracken to get it done, and he has McLaughlin, but that is gonna be short of the first down, and Georgia's gonna get the ball with great field position. And Georgia gonna go with a weird little delay play. We will be able to get him to 3rd and 5 on this. All right, defense, need you to step up one more time. They're gonna go with a screen, and we had a guy right there, but he misses the tackle. Come on, dude. Okay, 1st and goal. We're gonna plug this up, but Damon Tobias is hurt. That's not good. Georgia's just gonna run it again, and I didn't have time to get my guy in position. Easy money for them. Kiki McCracken has got to find a way to lead a comeback here, but no time in the pocket as he was trying to go to the vertical, and it says McLaughlin is actually hurt on that play. We are suddenly getting whipped with the injury bug, and on 3rd down, McCracken getting pursued again. We'll break out of a tackle and break out of another one, so we'll have a 4th and 10. We gotta dial in here, and okay, I think we're gonna have Gurley. Came open late, and we'll be able to hit him. I know it's ugly today, boys. I apologize. Trying to get it figured out here. McCracken is starting to get into a rhythm. Who knows what this game would look like if he was in the whole game. We certainly would not have 0 points on the board. I can tell you that right now. Gurley will pick up the 1st down on the RPO. Hopefully this is not too little too late for this offense. McLaughlin is thankfully back on the field, and we'll catch the screen here. Finally a big play. We're gonna get into the end zone, and this is a game again just like that. Defense desperately needs a stop here, and Georgia going with a play action. They're gonna chuck it up deep to Moses, and Moses is gonna come down with the pick. He's been quiet this season, but the transfer getting a big play when it counts. Just like that, we are right back in this game, man. Gonna run it with McLaughlin to the outside, and McLaughlin has a 1st down and more. He's hurt, but he's still looking pretty fast. With McCracken hurt, we gotta try to lead on getting creative with a running game, but the jet touch pass gets blown up. Nobody blocked, and that makes things way tougher on McCracken. No idea what this play is, but thankfully Gurley gonna get wide open. We just gotta make sure we at least go down and get a field goal on this drive, and oh man, I wanted to take turnover top, but we got McLaughlin down low, and McCracken gets hit again there. He is seriously close to injury at this point, and on 3rd down, we're just throwing the little screen. Just gonna go to the RPO here, and Gurley has got it. Gurley stiff arming his way down inside the 10. We're gonna go back to him here on 1st and goal. See if he can get to the outside, and he can. Caleb Gurley making a few big plays on this drive, and we are back within 3 somehow. All we need is for defense to at least hold Georgia to a field goal, but on the first play, they are gonna cut us up. Was not expecting that route from the tight end, and kind of surprised they're still hucking the ball around. They're gonna go screen here, but well defended, 2nd and long. All right, man, they're throwing the ball. We gotta find a way to punish that, and oh man, it was a screen. I wasn't expecting it. Dude, we gotta find a way to read those. But like I said, man, holding them to a field goal, A-okay here, and they're gonna go up to Moses again. What are you doing? Moses is gonna get another pick, and oh man, I was trying to go down for the touchback, but nice play by that wide receiver to push him out of the end zone. So we do have a kind of tricky situation down here on the 1, and oh man, that could have been a pick. All right, I don't like this at all. I'm just gonna try to throw to McLaughlin in the flats, and that'll at least give us a tiny bit of breathing room. But on 3rd and 8, we've got to try to pick this up, and nothing coming open. Oh no, McCracken is gonna take a safety. I should have gotten out of the dang pocket. Stupid, man. Moses comes up with 2 big plays, and we waste it. I should have just taken my knee in the end zone, and now Georgia might have something on the safety return. They're gonna get down near field goal range already. This game has just been a mess on all fronts. Surprised Georgia's still gonna pass it here, and oh no, a coverage bust. I honestly wasn't expecting a pass play at all. Pulled the flat defender away, but I wasn't expecting there to just be nobody there at all. Shoot, man, now we need a big play. I'm gonna try to go over top here, and oh man, we might have Michael Turner, but that ball is just gonna sail out of bounds. McCracken injuries may be coming into play here, and dude, he's just getting dogged in the pocket. And I have to try to make magic on 3rd and 15, and he will roll out here, but he is not the same Kiki McCracken, man. We're gonna need to pick up a miracle 4th and 25 here, and I'm trying to get out of the pocket. Dude, these Georgia ends are just crazy. We're gonna take another safety. Defense is able to get us the ball back, but at this point, we need a bomb, and then we need an onside kick recovery. And I am worried about Kiki McCracken getting seriously hurt here, but we've got to try. I'm gonna go up top to Gurley, but Gurley doesn't even seem to have the speed advantage. Georgia just has too much talent on the field. If we're gonna hit a bomb, it is gonna have to be to Michael Turner, and Turner is gonna get loose. Perfect throw from McCracken, and man, that's what we needed on the last couple of drives. We'll at least have a chance now. All right, man, if there ever was a time to recover an onside kick, it's now. Unfortunately, dude is gonna get it, and we can't force a fumble or anything. Georgia gets us. Kiki McCracken getting hurt in the first half just got us so good. We couldn't do anything on offense, and we had a chance later in that game, but not taking the touchback was killer. McCracken fought hard to get through the injury, but those 2 safeties were brutal. On the bright side, we did get a nice little commit here, but back down to earth, we are gonna fall to number 7. Kiki McCracken does remain at the top of the Heisman watch. Blemishing Finishing the undefeated record in the #1 ranking definitely doesn't feel good, but we got a chance to get back on track today against a team that beat us last year. And let's be honest, man, we do not lose that game to Georgia without all the injury shenanigans. McLaughlin and McCracken are still kind of banged up today, so if we could get a big lead early and get them out of the game, that would be ideal. McCracken looking pretty healthy so far today though, throwing a dot on the run. I want to keep McCracken upright as much as possible, so we are going to be going to the RPO game a lot today, and it'll pay off with an easy touchdown here. So now let's see what defense can do. They were honestly quite good last game, I thought. The main thing that we need from them is big plays. Also need them to be able to stop the run. That's been the struggle. One thing I've noticed in SEC play, it is definitely tougher to dominate in the trenches, but the Commodores don't have as much talent as the last couple of teams we played, so we're able to get them to third down here. And hopping on Babers, looks like they're just running these long developing C routes. Our dude Polk will get in for the sack. He has become one of the best players in the country as a power rusher. Pretty cool to see, man. I kind of thought he was just going to fade off into the distance with other linebackers coming in, so it's nice that he's found a role on this team. Big time 4th and 2, you know I'm going for this, and thankfully we just have Dave Biggs over the middle. Easy money. I am kind of loving Michael Turner up the seam here. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, I'm going to take that shot, man. He's going to have to win on one-on-one, and almost does, but gets hit in the air. Dude is just so athletic. For whatever reason, I feel like just airing it out. And on 4th down here, I'm going to chuck it up for our dude. We had McLaughlin, but that is a tough throw to make on the run. We get an underthrow and an easy pick for Vanderbilt. Some very loose offense from me there, and that'll give Vanderbilt a chance to get back in this game. Defense has been great so far. Need to stand here on 3rd and 1, and they're just running it to the right side. Sadly, there's nobody home, and this is going to be a huge play for Vanderbilt. The good news is we do get the ball coming out of half, so even if they score here, we're chilling. But the fact is, this is a team that we should be beating down. Gonna need a stop from defense here on 3rd and 8, and they're going to the corner of the end zone. Thankfully, it's a bad throw and a bad animation. So Vanderbilt just gonna take their 3. We got a chance to extend our lead before half. No more sloppy offense here. Come on, boys. Gonna just take what the defense gives us. Going to Turner on the comeback on this one. And on 1st and 10, I want to go up top to Biggs. Oh man, we have him for a touchdown, but Vandy gets us in the backfield. And this is gonna be a disastrous fumble. The Commodores are hanging around. We've started playing down to our competition, something we absolutely were not doing earlier in the year. And Vanderbilt is gonna take the lead with this corner route. We might have an interesting game on our hands all of a sudden. Could use a little something from Kiki McCracken here, but that is box work from Vanderbilt, and McCracken looking real uncomfortable in the pocket right now. Now we got to pick up a 3rd and 16, and for some reason Vanderbilt is just getting insane pressure. To be fair, I am going 5 wide here, but this has been a disgusting half from our offense. We have just got to be better than this, dude. Giving Vanderbilt a chance to extend their lead, but Jeff Babers thankfully is going to bail us out, getting the pick up the seam, and now offense will have another chance to get something done. Kiki McCracken a little bit dinged up at this point, but he's going to get it out to Caleb Gurley here. Gurley had a great game last game, and he is loose here. He will fight his way into the end zone for a big time touchdown before half. Just got to be smarter here in the second half. Let's go down and get us a touchdown, and man, McLaughlin already getting loose. Huge hole up the middle. Don't need to get it all in one play when they're giving us the underneath. That's something I was great about at the start of the year, not so great about as the year has gone on. Gonna go back to this bunch here, and man, Caleb Gurley has just been working on the outside. Gonna get another big reception here. Despite a quieter season, man, he is still balling out. Gotta finish off this drive now. We got 3rd and 11, and gonna have a tempo over the middle, but that pass gets swatted at the line. And yeah, man, I'm sorry, but I do not want to take this field goal. I'm trying to put this game away right here on this drive, and we're gonna roll out with McCracken throwing on the run. What a catch by Otemwo, dude. McCracken has been taking way more hits than I'd like, but gets it done with the throw there, and big drive for Mo, man. We reward him with a touchdown, getting it up to a 2-score lead. Now I'm feeling a lot better, and our defense has been playing really well today, but Vanderbilt not quite done yet, man. They're trying to put a drive together, and I'm trying to go blitz here, but Vanderbilt has just the right play call for it. Should have adjusted when I saw them come out in tight, and we are lucky to tackle dude short of the goal line. So I was hoping we'd be able to put this away, but Commodore's gonna run it into the end zone. This might turn out to be a nail biter after all, and they're gonna get the 2-point conversion as well. Okay, we need a score here, but at the same time, I just do not want Kiki McCracken getting hit. It's easy when you can just throw it out to Michael Turner though, and man, Turner has the jets. He might be able to go. Michael Turner just has to outrun a couple of Vanderbilt defenders. They do not have the same speed as these last teams we played, and this is gonna be a house call. Big answer for this offense. Just need one more stop out of your defense. Vandy's offense kinda tough though. They get a guy wide open, and he's gonna get a little bit of yak too. Waiting on another Jeff Babers play, and on the play action, this might be it. He's gonna go up and get it. Jeff Babers, the best defensive back in the country, will give us the ball back, and now we might just be able to crush clock. Just need one more touchdown to put the game away, and then McCracken is coming out. But not seeing what he likes here. He's going to have to get out of the pocket, and nothing doing. Strap up defense from Vanderbilt. And from our own 27, I think we got to punt this thing away. Defense has been playing well today. We got to give them a little bit of trust. And on first down, looks like a play action pass. Vanderbilt is going to take a shot super deep. This is going to be to DeMarcus Ramon, and he comes down with the pick. Ramon, one of our recruits in the first year, making a huge play. The sophomore has a lane and might be able to take this to the house. Vanderbilt will eventually get in, but a huge play, dude. I am going to sprinkle in a little halfback screen here, and Mo Tenwo, having a great game, is just going to strut into the end zone, but oh my god, dude, the ball gets knocked out. This game was over, but because of the early celebration, now the Commodores are going to have a shot. Thankfully, they throw the ball right to Forrest, and that is going to bag this one up. That's pretty funny, man. Don't think I've had that happen to me before. This time we'll give it to Michael Turner, and Turner will cruise into the end zone for our touchdown. It wasn't pretty, but we got it done today. That game ended up looking not as close as it actually was. Somehow McCracken ended up with 460 yards, even though I felt like he did not have that crazy of a day. I guess that'll be good for the Heisman stats for sure. Michael Turner had a real nice game. Caleb Gurley getting going as well. And Babers with 2 picks. He has continued to keep those numbers up. And the recruits are starting to stack up. We get Alonzo Carruthers at cornerback. Also get a nice little tight end. Bro, for whatever reason right now it says Jeff Babers is a risk for a transfer because of pro potential. Like, bro, your pro potential is going to be just fine. That's a little bit concerning, dude. I don't want to lose one of the best players on the team. Our guy McCracken just dropped off of the Heisman watch out of nowhere. What is up with that? Checking out the commits, Carruthers is a solid 94 speed cornerback, and this tight end Mafi looks pretty good too. Unfortunately, I can't see his speed or anything. The road games just never end, boys. We're back at it against Missouri. They got the stadium striped out for us, and Babers almost getting a pick there. He's got a couple in him today for sure, although apparently dude is thinking about transferring. Another game where we just got to get these guys into passing situations, and dude is going to drop back here and scramble up the middle. Oh my god, this quarterback looks fast as hell. We do have Mizzou to 3rd and 1, and they're actually going to go with a pass, but nice calm read by the quarterback. I think dude just lost forward progress though, so we get the stop anyway. Mizzou will have to kick. I guess we'll take what we can get, and man, they went with a fake. I don't know what the idea was there. Nick looks like he can't believe it. All right, so Kiki McCracken and this offense take the field. Looks like we're a little bit more healthy today, and I gotta say, man, well, wear and tear has really hurt us this season. It is such a good feature. We've had to play so much more realistically because of it. Today, I'm hoping we can just air it out a little bit and then dump it off to the big tight end Hutton here, who is having like a very quietly good season. Unfortunately, every time we've tried to run to the outside lately, it's gotten stuffed for some reason. Not sure what's up with that, but kind of frustrating. As McCracken gonna climb the pocket here and get 8. Nice to see him doing that a little bit. We are gonna have a 3rd and 6 here, and our tight end running a beautiful route. I'll take that. First time I've seen that play in this game. This has been a slow and sustained drive from our explosive offense, and McLaughlin should be recharged after he took a lot of last game off, so I'm hoping he can make some big plays today. And our tight end having a great game so far, man. Hutton has 3 catches on this drive, and he is actually going to get into the end zone here. So defense got a kind of fluky stop on the last drive, and on 3rd down, Mizzou did not call that play action at the right time. We sent the dogs, and their quarterback gets swarmed. On 2nd down, we're going to go with the jet touch pass. I've been trying to get this cooking, but for whatever reason, they've just been stuffing it up. So 3rd and 13, gotta find a way here, and we're gonna have Dave Biggs over the middle, but McCracken misses him. Come on, dude. Yeah, sorry boys, I'm going for this. 4th and 13, let's huck it, and we should have Michael Turner, a dime from Kiki McCracken, making up for the last play. We got the most aggressive offense in the country out here, continuing to feed our big old tight end. He's having a career day right now, and we're gonna pitch it out to McLaughlin here. Right when I compliment our tight end, he misses the block that would have sprung us for the touchdown. Some seriously bad blocking on the outside from the boys. On 3rd down, we're just hucking, but I'll get it out to McLaughlin here. He's gonna be able to get this to 4th and manageable. Was hoping for a little bit better of a spin move there, honestly. And on 4th down, we're going to Dave Biggs. Biggs comes down with a big catch. So big time 3rd and 8 here. Let's get it. We are going to have the crosser over the middle, but not enough time for McCracken. And I am just gonna go ahead and take the field goal. I only feel comfortable kicking this one that's in the middle because our kicker is nothing to write home about. Okay, just gotta box up before halftime here, boys. I'm hunting for a Babers pick, and we are gonna get it. Jeff Babers is gonna get us back inside the 25, and we are fully in business. business now. All right, Kiki, let's go make a play here. We're gonna have the corner route, and Michael Turner gets it. Perfectly timed throw, and just like that, we got a 3-score lead. We're calling a kind of risky defense here, but I badly want another Babers pick. Getting greedy is kind of just my MO on this point, and this time it's gonna pay off. Our defense has been great, and Missouri's gonna have to punt it again. I want Michael Turner here, and I think we're gonna have him, man. A dime from Kiki McCracken, and Turner is gonna strut into the end zone with no time left on the clock. 24 points from this offense in the first half. Feels like we're back to form. We are gonna get the ball coming out of halftime here too. Let's just keep Michael Turner cooking. Feed this man. Get him back on the Heisman watch. The fastest receiver in the SEC is gonna take this to the bank. He's got like 200 receiving yards today now. After an iffy last couple of weeks, this game has been beautiful to see, and give the ball to Jeff Babers again. Dude might be inching close to 20 picks on the season. And I know I gotta keep Kiki McCracken healthy, but they're pressing Michael Turner again. I just have to hook it up to him, and another dime from McCracken. Turner is having a career day. Dude's got like 260 yards at this point. 4 touchdowns, that's definitely gonna put him back on the Heisman. And boys, the people have been asking for this. I might have found a way to make defense only possible. The way we're catching picks right now, that might be the next series you see from me, man. 3 picks from Jeff Babers today. 45-0. This game is a beatdown, and Mizzou just throwing it up at this point. The freshman Cole McChesney getting a nice pick. He is going to be a star in the future for sure. These are the dominant wins that I want to see from this team, man. We just mauled Missouri. McCracken finishes with 430 and 7 touchdowns. Some of that was a little like stat padding, jet touch pass type stuff. But 260 of these Michael Turner yards were just legit great touchdown plays. We threw to him on like almost every play this game, it felt like. We landed a nice little 4-star center after that. And yeah, Michael Turner better be National Offensive Player of the Week. We're back up to number 3 in the rankings. Our playoff spot is pretty safe at this point. And I don't know why they ever left it, but Kiki McCracken and Michael Turner back up on the Heisman watch here. The center we signed here is technically a bust, but he's a 4-star, will be a nice depth piece. After having a simply disgusting amount of away games in a row, we are finally back in front of the home faithful today. We're taking on the Liberty Flames coming off of a blowout win. I'm hoping for another today. And Liberty has come out running the ball. They've been moving it surprisingly well so far. Maybe not all that surprisingly if you've been watching our run defense, but they're gonna have to pass it here on 3rd down, and no time at all from the quarterback. He was throwing us a pick anyways. So a nice little stop from our boys there, but on the first play, Kiki McCracken is gonna throw a pick 6. I was not expecting dude to creep on that so fast. That's brutal. But on the next drive, McCracken trying to make up for it, stepping up in the pocket and delivering an absolute beam to Michael Turner. Turner had 300 yards in our last game, and he's gonna start it off hot again today. What a throw and catch for this offense. Always hate throwing a pick, but I'm still feeling totally fine. Liberty's going with a jet touch pass here though, and they're gonna have a ton of space. And what was that angle from my dude downfield? This is gonna turn into a way bigger game than it needed to be. The Flames are coming into this game with just a little bit of mojo, and they're gonna get it down to the 2 real fast. On 3rd down, don't know what to expect, and Liberty calls probably the stupidest play they could have called. Counter gets swamped in the backfield, so they'll settle for a field goal. I'll take it after how we started that drive. We'll see how offense looks after that weird start, and oh man, I don't like this play at all. We're just gonna try to get out of the pocket, and lucky to break out of the sack. And this is one of those times where you just gotta go for it. I have supreme confidence in our offense, and we've got McLaughlin in the flats, but he can't keep his stupid feet in bounds. Obviously a very late throw from me there. And now we need our defense to go get a stop. We'll have a big 3rd and 5. They're going with 5 wide, and damn it, dude, I should have been looking out for that seam. We have got to wake the hell up here. This is where I need you to cook, Kiki McCracken. We're gonna start it out with a nice easy corner route to Turner. Dude is just so good, man. And now I'm not gonna lie, the voices in my head are telling me to take a shot here. We're gonna do it. We should have Dave Biggs. Did we get enough air under that ball? No, we did not. We got to keep getting it to our playmaker here. On 2nd down, we're gonna go with a jet touch pass to Turner, and Turner is in the open field. He's gonna get a nice little downfield block from Dave Biggs and get into the end zone with ease. Liberty's playing hard, but they cannot hang with our speed. Okay, we've been putting our defense into terrible positions. This time we are at least gonna make Liberty go the length of the field. They honestly look kind of up to the task right now, but a big hit will get them to 3rd and 8. Okay, this is where we need something. We know that they're passing here, and I'm just trying to lurk up with Babers. Dude put like a ton of air under it though. He was scared of Babers for sure. Okay, so defense gets a big stop. We get the ball while at half, we should be chilling. And Michael Turner trying to do something on this return. Turner has been hot, and he is going to get out of here, man. We haven't had a return all season, but Michael Turner just cannot be stopped by any man right now. We take the lead. I've been hyping McCracken all year for Heisman, but Michael Turner might be it. And Zachary Polk gonna get the sack there. That's his 10th of the season, which is crazy. The converted linebacker to DN has been going off, and Jeff Baber's gonna get his first pick of the day. Defense coming up big a couple of times. And despite all the BS at the start of this game, we've got a shot to take control before halftime, and we'll pitch it out to McLaughlin here. Guarding McCracken and McLaughlin on the same play is a crazy ask for a defense like Liberty's. And just like that, we're up by 2 scores. Gotta box up, boys. Feel like it's time for another Babers pick, but instead Liberty is gonna go to the other seam, and a great catch from this wide receiver is gonna get him into the end zone for a touchdown. Yeah, this offense definitely has touchdown potential, and this time we're gonna try to go up to Gurley, but not enough time to get it off. Gonna try that one more time because I feel like we've got the matchup, and yep, this time Caleb Gurley gets behind the defense, and a perfect throw from Kiki McCracken. He's got like 230 yards in this first half. First half was definitely a little bit uglier than I'd hoped, but 35 points is nothing to laugh at, and I am going to try to establish this run game here in the second half. I always say that, but we'll see if I actually stick to it. We'll try to crack one off to the outside here, and oh yes, this sets up very well. McLaughlin is going to pick up around 9. Thought we could have gotten more. And see, as much as I like running the ball, dude, it just seems a little bit more fun to throw it up to Michael Turner. They're trying to put him in man coverage, and let me tell you, there is not a soul on Liberty's team that can guard him. We will just hand it to McLaughlin here, and he powers his way into the end zone. 40 points for this offense. I would think the Flames are going to have to start airing it out a little bit more in the second half, but they have continued to stick with the run, and we've continued to have problems stopping that. They read the scouting report on us for sure. On 2nd and goal, they go to the ground again, and this game might not be over yet. Gotta put the foot on the neck, man. Kiki McCracken has looked beautiful today since that first pass. Got a 3rd and 10 here, but no problem, man. Turner's running the C route in man coverage. Just huck it up, hit him with a little high ball, and he will go down and get it. Easy money. One more stop from defense, and it's game over. We got 3rd and 15, but they slice us up with the corner route. Taste of our own medicine there. Not sure what's going on, but here we go. They're gonna go up to our boy, and that's the pick we needed. That should hopefully bag this one up. Jeff Baber's the GOAT. I think that's his 20th on the year. Gotta show McLaughlin some love here. Had the nice rushing touchdown earlier, and he's gonna get it to the outside again. Another beautiful downfield block by our receiver, and that'll give us a nice little 50 on the day. So a choppy dub against Liberty, but no real sweat there. Kiki McCracken was real good apart from that one dumb pick 6. McLaughlin had a really nice day, actually 100 on the ground for the first time in a minute. And Turner just did his thing again. I mean, it was Turner and a little bit of Gurley. He had 1 reception. Babers with another 2-pick day. We have pretty clear stars emerged at this point. We're thankfully back at home this week taking on Kentucky, and Kiki McCracken getting started by throwing an absolute moonball to Russ Hutton for some reason. That was pretty funny, man. I was trying to just make that a normal touch pass, and on first down, we're gonna step up in the pocket and deliver a dime to Dave Biggs. That's a nice way to get this thing started. It's pretty crazy that we're just a couple of games away from the playoffs at this point. All we've got to do is close out the season strong, as Kentucky going with a sneaky direct snap on 3rd down. Wasn't dialed up for the run anyways, but the Wildcats get the first down. Unfortunately, seems like they're going to be another run-heavy team. SEC teams just love pounding the rock. Got him to 3rd and 5. Come on, defense. Hopping on Jeff Babers, and beautiful coverage. Zachary Polk, coming off a little injury last game, is going to get the sack. Look at those stats, man. 10.5 on the season. A real nice start to this game, man. Offense gets the ball back quick, and going to the air here, we're going to have Caleb Gurley on the C route. Just beautiful route running, and Kiki McCracken puts it on the money. Lots of good stuff from this offense, man. Only 1 incompletion from Kiki McCracken so far, and he's going to keep slinging it here, finding Michael Turner on the drag, and Turner might have a shot. He will zigzag around a Kentucky defender. Terrible tackling from the Wildcats, and that's easy money. I feel excellent about the way this team is playing right now, as Kentucky's quarterback just going to run into a brick wall. 3rd and long. I'm trying to lurk something up here. Kentucky's quarterback just going to dump it off to the curl. We almost got that, but our offense with great field position now. Unfortunately, McCracken takes a bad sack. So 3rd and 13. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to take a very risky throw to Dave Biggs, but it pays off, man. Biggs is having a great game. 2 long passing touchdowns. The junior is balling out, and that was a beautiful throw by Kiki McCracken. Kentucky hasn't shown a lot of signs of life on offense so far. I don't really think scoring touchdowns is their thing, but they are going to crack off a nice nice run here, getting down into the red zone. Time ticking down before half. We got to put our foot on the neck here, as Kentucky will just go play action pass, and that's actually a really nice dot. As Kentucky gonna run it again on 2nd and goal, trying to get on that with Babers, but Babers tackling sometimes not ideal. All right, 3rd and goal. Let's see what we got here. Looks like drags, and dude has all day but just throws it away. So Kentucky will settle for a field goal. I don't know if this does them a lot of good. 2 minutes is pretty much an eternity for this offense to go and get points. I do just badly want to take another shot here, but Kentucky has been sending the dogs, and McCracken getting hit more than I'd like. On 3rd and 18, I'm hoping we can at least get this to 4th and manageable, and we should have Michael Turner. This is going to be a tough throw, but a beautiful toe tap and catch. Plays like that are why Michael Turner's getting so much Heisman buzz, and even when we just dump it to him in the flats, man, he can make so much happen. Got another 3rd down. I'm going back to this same play, and yeah, once again, Turner is going to cook up on that corner route. How do you guard that, bro? And we're going to get McLaughlin the touchdown here. A little halfback slip screen. That play is honestly really good in this game once you figure out how to run it, and McLaughlin will strut in. We head into halftime with a monster lead, but for whatever reason, Kentucky's still just been trying to run the ball. I think it's all they can do. Got a little 3rd and goal here, and they're going to go read option. Their quarterback is slow as hell, though. And once again, these dudes are going to settle for a field goal. Love this Kentucky decision making. At this point, we should chew some clock, but why chew clock when Caleb Gurley is going to get open deep? We'll bomb it over top to him, and Caleb Gurley is easily going to take this to the crib. Yes, sir. It's a Heisman pose. I don't know if that's you this year, dude. I will say he definitely had the Heisman hype coming into this year. I do think after Michael Turner leaves, Caleb's going to go back to being the guy. I think the fact that Turner's been able to get these RPOs has helped pad his stats a lot, because that bubble is like my go-to play when we're chewing clock. I would like to get Keegan McLaughlin some more touches here, and he has it on the run. Look at that little shifty move. He might be out of there. Keegan McLaughlin is eventually going to get caught, but man, what a nice run. McLaughlin could definitely be the main star of this team. He's just so fast. The only downside with him is he's not a natural running back. That'll do it for this one. Nice and easy dub against Kentucky. Kiki McCracken balled out today. 83% completion, 6 touchdowns. McLaughlin with a nice 70 yards on the ground, and a nice little split between Turner and Gurley today. Biggs also had 2 really nice catches. Defensively, no picks today, honestly mostly because Kentucky just did not pass the ball. We get another commit after that one. Nice little halfback in Kevin Irving. Definitely a diamond in the rough coming in at 94 speed. Right now we're sitting at the number 17 recruiting class. I honestly have not been going as hard this season. And now we got the big one, man. Number 2 Florida. This is like a de facto playoff game almost. Right now we sit at number 3 in the conference standings. A win today would put us back at number 1 and get us into the SEC championship game. And our opponent, DJ Lagway, actually topping the Heisman watch over Turner and McCracken. This is the biggest game in program history. Top 5 game at home, chance to lock down a spot in the SEC championship game and in the playoffs. Florida crushed our playoff dreams last season. This is a certified revenge game, and Lagway is going to be tough to deal with, man. Super mobile, and he is going to slice up our cover 3 here, going up the seam, and the Gators already threatening to score. This is not ideal, man. Florida has definitely thrown us off balance and going to the corner of the end zone here. We had a man there, but Rahman not able to get to it. Easy money for the Gators. Okay, well, not quite what I was hoping for there. McCracken is coming into this game hot, starting it off with a nice little dump off to Dave Biggs. We got to play our best offense this game. I'm glad we've got these guys at home, as Dave Biggs gets off to a nice start with a couple of catches. Biggs is also coming into this game hot after 2 touchdown catches last week. Got to be able to punch it in here. Kiki McCracken gonna make this 3rd and manageable. Now's where we see what we've really got. Gonna go to the air here, and we should have McLaughlin. That throw was just a second late. Dang it. On 4th and 7, I think we got to go for this. And thankfully we have Hutton. He just has to hold on to that, and he's able to do it, man. Shout out Hutton. All right, 1st and goal. McCracken is feeling it, and we're gonna get it out to McLaughlin here. Just gonna have to outrun a guy, and he does, man. That's never been a problem for him. The Warhawks get on the board in dramatic fashion. Now defense has got to step up. Lagway is one thing, but it all starts with stopping the run. One thing that doesn't help out is my user Jeff Babers is definitely not a tackler. Unable to come down with one there. This honestly might be one of those who gets the ball last type of games. And look at Lagway, man. Throwing on the run. Absolute beam will get the Gators down to 1st and goal. I'm hoping we can get something done in the red zone. Nice tackle from Ramon on the outside. But on 2nd and goal, I got stuck on the wrong guy, and that's easy money. Probably wouldn't have been able to cover that anyways. So offense is just going to have to respond, man. Plain and simple. We might have something dialed up here, though. We've got Turner going over the middle, and that is just a beautiful touch pass from Kiki McCracken. Turner is under it, and he is going to take take it to the house. Michael Turner making a pretty good case for the Heisman here. 150 yards for Kiki McCracken in the first quarter as well. Man, if we can just get one stop from defense, we'll be golden. Florida keeps going with this play action, and we just can't guard the sidelines right now. Gators have us scouted out well for sure. We're gonna have to get kind of lucky and be in the right place at the right time. All right, come on, man. One stop. Just hold them to a field goal. Florida's going to the air, and Baber's trying to lurk up the seam, but Lagway will just take off, man. This is what's so tough about him. Even when you have perfect coverage, he makes you pay. So 1st and 10, they're gonna go back to the air here, and I'm lurking it up. Give me that. Malik Rice with one of the biggest plays of his career, and we're in business, boys. Let's cook. I think Florida's just been passing the ball a little bit more than they have to, and we gotta make him pay here. I wouldn't mind killing the entire clock with this drive, because I really just do not want to give the ball back to Lagway, man. Just gonna RPO and screen my way down the field, and that seems to work out pretty well, man. Look at Turner hitting the spin move. He's feeling himself right now. Already 120 yards on the day. And I'm gonna try a little motion screen to get it out to him here. This will work out beautifully. Oh no, it didn't let me throw it, dude. That might have been a touchdown. All good. Kiki McCracken's just gotta make a play here. Can always just get this to 4th and manageable, and we got McLaughlin. Hold on to that, buddy. Thank you. All right, huge 4th and 2. Let's see what we've got. I think we just got McLaughlin. Just gotta pick up the first down, and we do. Let's go. All right, now at the very least, we can kill the clock and get a field goal, and we get the ball at half, so we're chilling. McLaughlin getting off here. Running the clock all the way down here. We're gonna go back to this same play, and McLaughlin gonna make a move. There's those skill moves we were talking about. We'll take a timeout with like 23 seconds left. Just finish her off, boys. We're running the money plays in this game, and Michael Turner is gonna get close to the first down and will pick it up. Perfect, man. That'll give us the chance to run a little bit more clock, and McLaughlin gonna cut it back. We'll have it at the 3, and we gotta take another timeout. All right, well, we're gonna have a few chances at this, and oh, we should have McLaughlin off the line. He catches it and gets it at the 1. Ooh, this is interesting. All right, 4th and goal. We got to go fullback dive. Let's see what we've got. Big man on big men, and he will fight in. That was close. Offense played pretty much perfect there. We've been very safe so far. Gonna try to take a shot here, though, and we have Hutton on the corner. What a catch, bro. Kiki McCracken overthrew it by just a tad. Defense might be rough in this game, but offense is no problem, and McLaughlin just has a huge hole up the middle. Gonna try to go speed option here, and we'll just pitch it out. This will be an easy first down for Keegan. I do think his wear and tear is kind of iffy right now. Try to get Mo Temo a touch, and almost a rough block to the outside, but holds up just long enough. I'll take 8 yards there. Just got to finish off another drive here. We'll go to Turner on the RPO, and that's just enough to pick up the first. I do want to try out this little screen one more time, and okay, he's gonna have to run to the outside. Florida kind of crashed down on that. Did not work as well as I'd hoped. Big time 3rd and 10 here. Field goal isn't the end of the world, but I'd like to get it, and I'm gonna try to go up top to Caleb Gurley. Can he make the play? No, he cannot. Very good coverage. Now we're gonna have to make a tough field goal in the rain, and I think that was good. Hope I didn't hook it left. Oh, I hooked it left. Dang, dude, I should have gone for it. They made kicking so real in this game, dude. It is brutal. And that was as good as a turnover. We had a chance to gain total control there, and man, Lagway is so good. Probably should have been sacked on that last play, and I don't know what our dude is doing. Ball's gonna get snapped, and this will be a fumble, but doesn't matter. It's an offsides. A glitch brutalizes our 3rd down attempt, but Florida going play action here, and oh yes, we had the perfect play call dialed up. We finally get Lagway in the backfield. So we got a 3rd and super long. Just can't give up anything stupid here. Looks like it'll be verts, and oh my god, we gave up something stupid. Where is my purple zone? That is unbelievably frustrating, man. Florida gonna go to the screen, and that's way too easy. They pick up the first down, and dude is juking people out of their shoes. All right, well, we played some good red zone defense before here. Let's see if we can do it again, and for some reason, he is gonna try Ramon. A huge pick for the sophomore, and we are right back in business. Let's go. Lagway with a couple of brutal red zone turnovers. McLaughlin's wear and tear is looking kind of rough, so we should probably go more pass heavy here, and this corner route to Hutton has just been money. And try a little rollout play here. Let's see how this goes. Oh man, okay, we're gonna try the throwback, and that was a bad idea. Gurley goes up for it, and it gets tipped and picked. What am I doing, bro? That's such stupid decision making. Absolutely crazy that he caught that, but still, that is just not something you can do against the number 2 team in the country. We do have a 3rd and 3 here. Let's see what we've got. Looks like it'll just be a run, and I'm on it with Babers. Let's go. Babers is usually a pass guy, but making a huge play in run support, and defense has stepped up way more than I expected. This is going to be a terrible punt too. Okay, nothing dumb here. Honestly, we're chewing clock and trying to get 3, but okay, we might be able to do one better than that. Michael Turner has the ball in open space and outspeeds everyone on the RPO. This crowd is going going nuts, and we've got a 2-score lead just like that. All right, defense, you've given me everything I've needed today, as Florida is just going to chuck it up deep, trying Jeremiah Moses, and thankfully he has that lockdown, swatting it away. Would have liked to see him go for the pick on that one, but we have a chance to effectively end this game, and Florida is just gonna run it. We're on it, but he's gonna pick it up, and Damon Tobias is hurt. Come on. All right, the Gators stay alive for now, and go into the seam here. Man, I'm usually on that with Babers. I was just a second late. Babers has kind of had a cold streak here, man. Hasn't had a pick in a minute, as Lagway going out of the pocket and right to Zachary Polk. You do not want to do that, dude. See what they go to here. Looks like another Verts type play, and I'm gonna switch stick to that left side. Lagway is just gonna take off. Okay, Tom coming off the clock. I'm cool with that. And damn, it says Babers is hurt. Damon Thomas has bruised ribs. Hopefully Babers is not hurt bad. I do not know how he got hurt playing pass coverage, but our 2 best user players are out of the game. No matter, we get the user pick anyways with Forrest, and that might just bag this one up. We could be headed to the SEC championship game here. We do have a 3rd down here. I'm gonna try to go with a halfback slip screen, and Mo Otumwo is going to fight through and get the 1st down, filling in for McLaughlin. Your Louisiana Monroe Warhawks are headed to the SEC title game, and honestly, it was a little bit easier than expected. Another little commit after that game, Eric Ellington, 93 speed receiver from Michigan. We are ranked number 1 headed into the SEC championship, and our opponent is just Florida, I guess. Was thinking we were going to see Texas, but they lost their last game, and I guess Florida has a 4-way tiebreaker here. We'll head into this game with 2 people on the Heisman watch, Turner at number 1, McCracken at number 4. I really was not sure if we would be here, man. We come into the SEC championship game ranked number 1 with multiple Heisman contenders. At this point, we're already in the playoff. We're just playing for a bye. After what happened in the regular season, I'm feeling very good about this game. We just got to take the underneath stuff that Florida gives us, and Dave Biggs is already cooking with a 20-yard gain. Unfortunately, somehow Kiki McCracken got hit on that, so we're already having problems with the wear and tear. This is what did us in the Georgia game, man. Our guy has got to find a way to play through it, and chucking it up here, we might have Michael Turner deep, and despite the injury, Kiki McCracken launches a perfect ball. We start out the SEC championship game hot. Kiki McCracken and Michael Turner both making Heisman statements with that play. Now we need a stop from defense, but once again, this Florida running game going to be tough to deal with. Gonna try to get some pressure here on 3rd down, but they had the perfect call dialed up. That's easy money for DJ Lagway. The big thing in this game, we gotta find a way to get tackles for loss and sacks, and should have had one there. I don't know how dude got the ball out. So big time 3rd and 6, definitely a play where I'm watching for a QB scramble, and Babers is just gonna rush. Unfortunately, he has the bounce route. Our red zone offense was great the last time we played these guys, and on 2nd down, we're just able to stop the run. 3rd and goal. Okay. All right, sensing a pass here. Nope, they're gonna run it, and we've got nobody home. Florida's drive takes a little bit longer, but they strike right back. All right, well, it looks like it might be a battle. Kiki McCracken and Michael Turner have got to keep it pushing here. Let's see what we got on 3rd and 12. Looks like the seam's gonna be wide open, and the big boy Hutton making a big play. Got another 3rd down here from the 30, and once again, Florida just leaving the middle of the field wide open. Kiki McCracken looking very confident here. Unfortunately, my attempts at running the ball have not worked well so far, and just like that, McLaughlin is hurt. The wear and tear has just been crushing us late in the season, but McCracken hanging tough in the pocket will hit the comeback to Gurley. Gotta punch it in here on 1st and goal. We are gonna pass, and Kiki McCracken just gonna step up, easy lane up the middle, and he dives into the end zone, hitting a little Heisman pose. Offense continuing to look sharp, just needs something from defense. As Lagway running the ball here, and goddamn, he got a speed boost. Last game, I think Florida threw the ball a little bit more than they needed to, and it looks like the same might be true today. They're trying to Marcus Ramon, who had the outside 3rd and just made a beautiful play. Lagway throwing his 1st pick, and Ramon will take this back to the 40. Let's go. The boys are hyped up, the crowd is hyped up, and we got a chance to take control of this game already, as we're gonna get it out to McLaughlin. Wear and tear has been an issue, but honestly, man, he's still looking pretty quick. All right, big time 3rd and 8. Low key, I'm kind of looking to bomb this. I know that boy Michael Turner is out there somewhere. We'll chuck it up, and Turner has multiple steps on his guy. Why would you press this, man? Easy cash for Kiki McCracken and Michael Turner. And with the way our offense is playing, there is a ton of pressure on Florida right now. Some beautiful run defense on 1st down there. That's what we need, but I've got dude squared up in the hole on 2nd down and just whiffed on the tackle. Nifty little move by the Florida running back. With 3 minutes left on the clock, I wonder if they start passing it, and they will do it here. Babers bit down on the play action, but recovers. This defense comes through through with a pick again. And now things are really dangerous for Florida. We could take a 3-score lead before halftime and tons of room for Dave Biggs. He is down the sideline getting to the 23. Now we crush some clock. Edited the 2-minute warning. We're going to get it out to Caleb Gurley on the screen. And God, our receivers just block so beautifully sometimes. That's easy cash. We're not going to be able to chew the whole clock here, but I at least want Florida to have to pass the ball in their next drive. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm just going straight up slants, and I think we have that in the back of the end zone. Caleb Gurley going to get the catch. I was not expecting to jump out to a 3-score lead in this game. We've just been playing damn near perfect on offense, and when our defense can help out, that's huge. This is Babers and Jeff Babers. Not a lot of pick sixes this year, but he will get one. Taking about his second of the day, and we have hung 35 on Florida in the first half. They were really out here trying to say DJ Lagway was a Heisman contender, and he's going to chuck it up again. This time it is going to be Malik Rice coming down with a pick. My God, man, this defense is going crazy in the first half. 4 picks for the boys already. You know I'm going to get greedy and try to get me some more before halftime, but this is going to turn out terribly, dude. Florida gets a big man pick. I should have just gone down for the sack. That was actually so stupid. Perfect decision making all half, and then I go and do that. On top of that, we got Kiki McCracken hit for no reason, but Florida playing a super stupid defense with a second left in the half. And once again, bro, we're gonna hit Michael Turner over top, and Kiki McCracken making up for the mistake, man. 42 points in the half, and this time Turner is gonna hit the Heisman pose. This game has become a Heisman race between 2 teammates. Feels like Florida has no chance at this point, and coming out of the half, Lagway is gonna chuck it up deep again. Looked like dude had a step, but Ramon is under it. That's going to be Lagway's 5th of the day. And at this point, boys, I'm going to be honest. I care about the Heisman, but we got to protect our starters. McCracken and McLaughlin are coming out. That'll also allow us to give the backups some reps. Cortez Dunbar had a rough game against Georgia, but he still could be the QB of the future. And hey, you just never know whose number might get called in the playoffs. We could have some kind of freak injury at some point. Florida turned out to be not much of a problem at all. They got some garbage time points, but our defense locked up, dude. Lagway ended up having 5 picks, as McCracken threw for 300 yards just in the first half. Michael Turner and Caleb Gurley went crazy, and Jeff Babers and DeMarcus Ramon had 2 picks apiece. So moment of truth here. We know we're in the playoffs, probably the number 1 seed, but I want to see you win the damn Heisman. As we sign a defensive tackle commit, that's actually very nice. And here we go, Nick Sabatka deservingly winning Coach of the Year. We love to see that. Our offensive coordinator winning a Coordinator of the Year. Michael Turner wins Player of the Year. Okay, that's not the Heisman. Here's the Heisman. Let's go. Michael Turner with 2,000 yards and 27 touchdowns locks it down. Zachary Polk actually wins Best Defensive Player. Revis wins Best Defensive End. Dude had 19 tackles for loss and 7 sacks. And Kiki McCracken winning the Best Quarterback with 53 touchdowns and 10 picks, 4,300 yards. Seems like we pretty much just cleaned up all the awards this year. I don't know how Keegan McLaughlin won it. And oh yeah, don't forget Jeff Babers, man. 22 picks, Best Defensive Back. Polk also winning Best Linebacker Award. Dude, this just does not stop. We got the Lombardi Award too. Did we win every damn award? We finished 1st and 2nd in the Heisman watch, which is beautiful. Very weirdly, we did not have that many All-Americans. I don't know what the reason for that is. College football playoff, we're of course the number 1 seed. We're gonna have a bye and take on the winner of NC State and Nebraska. Interesting. Notice that we're the only 1-loss team in the country. That's kind of weird. All right, looks like we will be playing number 6 Nebraska in the Sugar Bowl. The Louisiana Monroe Warhawks are playing in their first ever playoff game. I'm gonna be honest, man, I'm a little bit nervous. Taking on Dylan Raiola and Nebraska. An interesting matchup for sure. I believe we beat these guys 2 years ago. That was when they were ranked number 3 at home, so they're probably gonna be out for revenge today. If we play as well as we did against Florida though, I don't think anybody can beat us. I am interested to see what we'll get from knockoff Patrick Mahomes today. So far, these guys have just been playing smash mouth. I just keep waiting for them to run a play action pass, and they're gonna do it here, go into the seam, and we have Tobias right there. Why aren't you playing the ball, buddy? That should have been a pick to get us going. Instead, Nebraska gonna take a shot to the end zone, and I was not there with the zone. Perfect call. All right, well, it looks like this game might be a challenge. That drive looked way too easy for the Huskers, and they already got us to 3rd down here. Not ideal. And Kiki McCracken trying to find Caleb Gurley, but man, what a play by that flat defender. I'm kind of tentative about going for this, but we gotta pull the trigger. Looks like Nebraska's playing man coverage, and thankfully we have Caleb Gurley on the comeback. The junior making a big time catch. Too close for comfort early on there. We're going to go to the ground, and man, a great hole for Keegan McLaughlin. If our lineman could have gotten upfield faster, that might have been a touchdown. All right, we keep it pushing here. I am going to throw to the tight end on second down, and unfortunately he drops it. So another big third down, man. I was not expecting offense to struggle like this. And I'm going to try to go to the tight end again. That route ran way slower than I expected. So here we are again, another fourth down. Going to go to the air again, and thankfully we have Dave Biggs wide open. Nebraska busts in coverage. Clutch stuff from Kiki McCracken. Let's punch it in. I'm going to roll out here, and this should be easy money. Dave Biggs getting rewarded for his big play with a touchdown. It was a shakier drive than I was hoping, but offense answers. And now defense has got to step it up. Let's go, boys. Just got to play our game here, but we can't play our game when Nebraska is running the ball down our throats. And I feel like we could see him throw it here on second down. Okay, come on. We need to lurk this up, and Babers is right there. Bro, we got to have that. Was expecting a streak, not a post. The best defensive back in the country, missing an opportunity there, but Kiki McCracken not missing an opportunity to throw a dot to Michael Turner, and Turner is off to the races. The Heisman winner will take it to the crib. How about that, Nebraska? One big play is really all it takes from this defense, but dang, dude, I shouldn't have hopped on the outside. We just got to keep on using our guy. If we're patient with our defense and just get a tackle for loss every once in a while, we'll be okay. But man, it is hard. Nebraska is just playing so patiently on offense. They've been taking everything we're giving them. I think our best bet is going to be getting a stop right before halftime, because we actually cannot stop this running back. On 2nd and 5, they're going to throw it for some reason, and man, we had that lurked up, but they go to the back of the end zone. What a dime. This was a damn tough draw for our first playoff game, man. Nebraska looks like a well-oiled machine on offense, and man, Nebraska putting everyone on the line here. I want to try to take a shot, and we should just have Michael Turner. A beautiful throw by Kiki McCracken, but Turner cannot come down with it through contact. That was me just having total faith in Michael Turner's abilities. And we're going to go back to the air here on second down. This time it is Gurley getting the big catch. I want to take off a little bit of clock here, but leave our defense a chance to get a stop, because once Nebraska starts passing it, I think we can do that. And oh man, I don't really want to score here. Caleb Gurley is going to run around trying not to go down, and we're going to go out of bounds. That's not ideal. On 2nd and goal, we're going goal line, and we will just punch it in. That's Sammy Mavis, who hasn't gotten a lot of time this year. Kind of nice to see him making a big play in the playoffs. All right, a minute and a half for Nebraska. We get the ball at halftime, and it does look like they're going to pass the ball. Man, a lot of time coming off the clock. I just don't want to give up a big play here, and man, the seams are my one responsibility. I gotta have that, and Nebraska fumbles it but recovers it themselves. All right, crazy play. We got to be better than that with our coverage. And Raiola rolling out here, just taking the underneath, and we had him, but dude bounces off a tackler. This running back is tough, bro. It looks like their passing offense is just about as good as their rushing offense, but right when I say that, they're gonna throw it right to Malik Rice, and Malik Rice might have a shot at a pick six. He is gonna take this back to the 40. Let's go, bro. All right, our kicker is not in range. We're gonna have to pass the ball here, and we have the boy Michael Turner. We will get down with just 1 second left on the clock. Okay, with our kicker, this is a pretty tough field goal. I think I hit that pretty good, but it's gonna go wide right. Oh my gosh, did we get a roughing? Yes, sir. That is huge. So we'll get another crack at it, this time from 30 yards, and that's a whole lot easier. We will not get through. The Nebraska offense had looked damn near unstoppable until that silly mistake, and oh, I like what we see here. We should have Caleb Gurley deep, and we will float it up. Gurley gets under it and makes the catch. This passing offense looking super dynamic today. Now we got to run our red zone stuff, getting it out to Michael Turner and let him work. Beautiful blocks to the outside, and Turner is going to zigzag in and out, making a man miss and getting into the end zone. Running the ball is really just not something we've had to do today, and now we just need one stop on defense and we'll have this thing locked up. 3rd and 1. I'm going to try to shoot a gap here. I mistimed the snap, and we got the running back in the backfield, but this guy is too shifty, man. He'll find a way to get a first down, and Damon Tobias injured on the play. Brutal stuff, but thankfully Tobias is okay, and this is where our defense is best, as Raiola just throws it to the curl. Oh man, that should have been another pick. All right, 3rd and 5. Let's get it. Gotta be watching this seam with Babers, and Raiola is gonna scramble and go down in the backfield. Defensive line clutching up. Okay, Huskers are gonna have to try a field goal. Kind of a long one. Let's see. This is going to get through. The way we've been playing offense, though, I do feel pretty good with a 7-point lead, and we haven't run the ball all game. Let's give Keegan McLaughlin a shot. We have opened that up with the pass for sure. Let's try another one here on 1st down. We just need blocking to the outside. We don't get it, and this is going to be a loss. No more running for me. No need need to run the ball when you got so many weapons in the passing game, but not enough time in the pocket. I got stuck looking at Turner deep. That is not good. All right, 3rd and 22. Let's see what we've got. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the pocket. We might have Turner. Come on, Turner, let's go. Beautiful throw from Kiki McCracken, and Michael Turner, man, is proving that he deserved the Heisman. He is going crazy today. Nebraska has gotten us to 3rd and 4th downs, but time and time again, Kiki McCracken has found a way. This game is over if we can get one more stop. That's the kind of pressure we put on these teams when our offense is just so good. The problem is when the other team is running it so good, it sets up the press pretty dang well. We just got to find ways to get them to 3rd down, and another user tackle is going to actually injure the Nebraska running back. All right, this is where we make our money, man. 3rd and 4. Back up, back in for Nebraska, and they're going to go to the end zone. Oh my gosh, man. We had a zone there, but Raiola puts it on the money. And inexplicably, Nebraska is going to try to go for 2 here. They'll go play action and just throw it to the tight end. We'll take that, I guess. With an 8-point cushion, I feel even better. Just got to keep doing our thing on offense. And man, look at this beautiful C route from Caleb Gurley. Gonna chew as much clock as I can in this 46 yards. Every time we run it though, it's a tackle for loss. Okay, 3rd and 3. We're not in field goal range with the kicker we've got. And I don't know if I like what I see. Kiki McCracken trying to get out of the pocket and just throwing a terrible pass. Okay, 4th and 3. We've been clutching all game. Gotta do it again. And we should have McLaughlin, but oh no, he is short of the sticks. And it seems like we're finally starting to key in on the run just a little bit. Huskers will go play action here, and our dude was definitely beat on the corner, but thankfully Zachary Polk's gonna get in for the sack. Time for a huge 3rd and 20. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Nebraska's just going with a screen. All we gotta do is stomp this out, but dude is breaking tackles. He will get this to 4th and manageable. Shockingly though, the Huskers are going to punt. What are these guys doing? And now we can really just pound clock with these RPOs, man. Michael Turner has been very tough to stop, and getting a ton here. He will get down to the 50. We head to the 2-minute warning looking solid, and running the RPO. McLaughlin is gonna pick up a big time 1st down. Nebraska's down to 1 timeout. On 2nd down, it looks like they have no one over the middle. I'm gonna sneak into this hole, and McLaughlin will fight forward, getting very near the 1st down. So this is gonna be the game. 3rd and 1, and I don't know why Nebraska came out in that defense, but that will do it. The Warhawks are Sugar Bowl champions, as Kiki McCracken just played beautiful today. 220 yards for Turner, 160 from Gurley. And defense didn't do a whole lot, but got a couple of stops when it counted, and Rice had a huge pick before halftime. In the playoff semifinals, we're actually taking on UCF in the Cotton Bowl. We might just be on a collision course to play Florida again in the national championship game, which would be a little anticlimactic, I'll admit. College football playoff semifinal, let's get it. The fans are hyped up, same fans who have been coming to all of these games. Open for an easier one against UCF today, although they're actually ranked higher than Nebraska was. I just feel like they're probably not going to be as crazy on offense, and we are going to keep our foot on the gas, man. Starting it out with a nice little speed option. This is the point where we cannot be worried anymore about McCracken getting hurt. Gotta just let him do his thing, and we're going to chuck it up deep to Caleb Gurley here. Let's see if Gurley can make a play. Yes, he can. Caleb Gurley is stepping up in the playoffs. Man, this offense is fun to play with. Easy 53-second touchdown drive. It looks like they're running some wide stack, which I am definitely not a fan of playing against, but quarterback just going to throw it away here. 3rd and 2. All right, let's see what we got. They are just going to run the ball, and I'm not able to do anything. We are just spread out so far on defense. I'm going to be honest, this crap gives me trouble online too. And UCF cutting up our cover 3. Where's our guys over there, bro? Yeah, it's looking like the Knights might be tough. Quarterback just going to take off up the middle there. I was not expecting that. This is where we make our money though, on the goal line. They're going to go with some kind of speed option, and that was a bizarre play, but somehow it's going to work out. The quarterback does a 360 spin and gets in there. We might have to strap in for some voodoo today. The Knights scored almost as quick as we did, but I'm trying to do them one better. We're taking a shot here, and no pressure from the Knights. We got Dave Biggs streaking open. Kiki McCracken puts it on the money, and it'll be another bomb for this offense. Let's go. Beautiful to see Caleb Gurley and Dave Biggs making an impact here. I love Michael Turner, but we gotta show some love to the OGs as well. Hopefully our defense can get it together on this drive. Baber's getting pancaked, and this running back is going crazy on our defense. Yeah, I just don't know, dude. It's gonna be tough against this stupid wide crap. Some boys are gonna need to make some plays, and they're going up top here, you idiot, bro. Ramon has been catching picks a ton in these last few games, and he's gonna get another one here with room to return. Ramon actually might have a shot at a pick 6. He will tiptoe down the sidelines, and that's what we need from our defense right there. All right, now we're talking. Offense has already been cooking. We've been taking shots shots all day and taking another one here. UCF does not have the speed to match us, but Kiki McCracken missing the throw. We can't expect him to hit all of those, I guess. But I'm going up top again here, dude. They keep on pressing our guys. This is not a style of defense that works against us. When will these teams learn? 21 points in the first half. All of them have come on bombs. And if defense can come up with another stop here, we'll be sitting pretty. 3rd and 7. Come on, boys. UCF is gonna actually go play action and taking too long. Polk will get in. All right, I like what I see, man. Haven't gotten the short game going a lot. Let's get our boy Mo cooking. Mo hitting a nice little spin move. Our offense has been going crazy and we haven't even dipped into the screen game yet. Michael Turner racking up easy yards. This defense was not made to run with him. Let's see if we can get the run game going. I'll give him a Glock in the rock, but he gets stuck on his guy. So we're gonna have a 3rd and goal. All right, Kiki McCracken. See what we can do here. Oh, the middle is just wide open for Dave Biggs. How about Dave Biggs having a beautiful semifinal game? 28-7. I'm feeling pretty dang good. UCF is gonna take a shot here though, and oh man, they might actually had us. That is a cover 3 beater if I've ever seen one. Actually pretty similar to the play that we bombed them on earlier. And I guess the Knights still got something left in their bag of tricks. They go power on the goal line, and I thought dude was gonna get in. Okay, 3rd and goal. See if we can get a sneaky one here. They're just gonna run it to the left side, and I pulled a dude away from there. It's not over yet, man. So we gotta make sure we keep our foot on the gas here, but that might not be all that hard, dude. Just throw a screen to Michael Turner and watch him work once again, man. They do not have the boys to run with this guy. All 3 of our receivers are going absolutely crazy right now. This will be another long touchdown. And Turner hitting the Heisman pose. Yes, bro, we know you won that. Look at Kiki McCracken's stats in this first half. 30 yards per pass and only 1 incompletion is crazy. But UCF still not giving up, man. They're slicing up our cover 3 a little bit. How about one more stop here, defense? Is that too much to ask? Oh, yes, they're going to go right to Jeff Babers. And Babers is going to give us the chance to get 40 points on the half. Let's go get it. This is Joe Burrow stuff right here, and Michael Turner is Jamar Chase, the most unstoppable player in the country, and this man is over 200 yards a day after our other dudes have already been balling out. Turner's got a nice little 3 touchdowns, and I do just want to remind you boys, I haven't done one of these this year, but we are of course playing on Heisman. I cannot change this during the game. Plain and simply, speed kills, and we've got speed at every single position. UCF has been moving the ball decently well on offense, but they just cannot match our pace and big play ability. On 1st and goal, they will punch it in, but guess what, boys? You left us too much time. 26 seconds feels like an eternity for Kiki McCracken right now. We'll just chuck it up to our boys. Caleb Gurley's down there somewhere, and number 5 will get it. I don't know what kind of stupid defenses the Knights are running, but I can tell that they got some super slow cornerbacks out there. We got 49 in the first half. 450 yards for Kiki McCracken in the first half. 7 touchdowns. That's got to be a record. Part of me wants to kill the clock. Part of me just wants to keep on throwing it. Like, bro, they are just making it too easy to throw laser beams right now. McCracken's over 500 yards at this point. 8th passing touchdown on the day. Not gonna show all of that, but in the end, we did just blow the damn doors off of these guys. Kiki McCracken did unspeakable things to this defense. 670 yards. Like, my god, man. Is that an NCAA record? Michael Turner had 418 yards receiving. Gurley had 150. Biggs had 90. With that, Michael Turner has set the record for receiving yards. Kiki McCracken has set the record for passing touchdowns with 67. And I didn't even mention Jeff Babers broke the interception record. Man, this dude passed for 730 yards. I honestly would have tried to go for more if I'd known that. And yeah, Michael Turner just broke the single game reception record. And yep, here we go again. We're going in for round 3. Florida just keeps on coming back for more, huh? We better not lose to him this time, man. Boys, it's been a long, hard-fought season. Our 4th year at Louisiana Monroe. We are finally in the national championship game. Look at that beautiful shiny scoreboard. Taking on DJ Lagway and the Gators for the 3rd time this season. It is tough to beat a team 3 times. We cannot sleep on the Gators today. We looked unbeatable last game, but you just never know what might happen. Florida going with the pass here, and Lagway will roll out of the pocket. I was trying to switch stick, but he just scrambles, and we'll have a 3rd and 3 already. All right, how about an opening drive stop defense? They're going RPO though. That's too easy. Florida's moving the ball. We just need a negative play, and we're gonna get it from Zachary Polk. His 16th sack on the season. Lagway goes down. All right, 2nd and 17, and Florida gonna go over the middle. They missed their wide receiver. We'll have 3rd down. All right, gotta lock up here. 3rd and long, and it looks like they're going with a C route. Florida will just have to throw it out of bounds. And defense coming up big on this first drive. Florida is going to make the field goal. Now let's see what offense can do. We should be coming into this game hot. We'll just start it off with an easy little dump off to Dave Biggs. No messing around today. We gotta just run our best stuff, and we gotta just throw it to Michael Turner. Looks like Kiki McCracken is dialed in to start this game. We'll get the running game going a little bit with McLaughlin here. I do think we'll run the ball just a tiny bit more against the Gators, or maybe not. McLaughlin's wear and tear already looking rough. Minus 19 speed is crazy. So on third down, we'll go back to our bunch, and thankfully Caleb Gurley wide open in the flats. This offense just has a great rhythm so far, and with McLaughlin dinged up, Mo is going to get some time for sure. Hitting a nice little juke move there. Gotta pick up this third down here, and we should have Dave Biggs over the middle. He's getting pressed though and can't quite come down with it. Okay, well, big 4th and 6. I'm liking Michael Turner up top. We are going to try it, but that cornerback honestly played great coverage, and he's gonna swat it away. The offense that looked unstoppable last week turns it over on downs. Defense is gonna have to come up big here, and this running back is just throwing guys off of him right now. This game is not going totally according to script so far. We got the Gators to third down, but Lagway will pull it. We weren't ready for it. Gotta find a way here, defense. Florida's been running the ball heavy, but gonna sprinkle in a pass here on second down, and Lagway throwing on the run for the touchdown. This game might be a lot tougher than anticipated. All right, man, I think I got a little bit too cute on the last drive. I gotta try to run the stuff that's been working all season. On third down though, we've got our boy Turner wide open. That flat route is kind of good. The timing just not really there on that screen right now, but we've got a big play dialed up here. We'll hit Turner on the corner route, and a block by Dave Biggs downfield is gonna spring Turner. He will somersault into the end zone. Biggs has been underrated with that downfield blocking, dude. All right, big answer from this offense. We get a stop here, we'll be okay. And oh man, I just never see that curl route in time. They've done a nice job of getting Jeff Babers out of position. They know that he's the straw that stirs the drink with this defense. This is where someone's got to come up with a play. Looks like Florida's gonna pass it out of the pistol, and I'm lurking it up with Babers. Give me that. Jeff Babers coming up with a huge play, and now we've got the chance to take the lead before half. That was a huge one, man. If Florida got a touchdown there, I would have been very nervous. We're gonna go to the air here, and I'm trying to fit it into Turner. Oh man, that was a dime from Kiki McCracken. Turner can't quite hold on to it. It is essential that we capitalize on the turnover here. I'm just going back to this corner route and need Turner to come up with this one. Thankfully he does. Okay, big time pickup. We're headed down under the 2-minute warning here, and I'm trying to run some clock with McLaughlin. Run game just has not been working lately. You would think that teams would dedicate all their resources to stopping the pass, and Florida locking down the RPO as well. I'm gonna keep on going back to this bunch formation in times of need. And on 3rd and 9, oh man, we had the corner to the tight end. I didn't have time to get it off. Now we got a huge 4th and 15 to pick it up. We gotta find a way, and oh man, it's gonna have to be Dave Biggs. McLaughlin, or McCracken rather, is just gonna float it out of bounds, and Florida picking it off. Shoot, man, I should have thrown it to Caleb Gurley there. I think he was more open, and now we really cannot give up a touchdown before half. We get the ball at halftime, so even a field goal would be okay here, as Lagway breaks out of a sack somehow and gets that out. Come on, man. Ah, boys, this is tough. I was not expecting to be in a battle in this one. Our defense is playing well too. Offense is just stalled out. All right, 21 seconds left. Florida gonna go to the air, and oh, we've got beautiful coverage. Lagway will just have to throw it out of bounds. I don't know if y'all saw, but our curl flat defended that corner route beautifully, and it looks like Florida will just have to chuck it there. Lagway trying to get out the pocket, but meets Zachary Polk. Couple of big time stops from our defense there, and I gotta take a shot before halftime. We might have Dave Biggs, but oh man, not enough time to get it off. That would have been a touchdown if we had another second. Okay, well, we played a terrible offensive half, and we're still very much in the game. Gotta just be smarter here. No losses on 1st and 2nd down. No dumb play calls. All right, 3rd and 4. Let's see what we've got. Okay, Florida sending the dogs. Thankfully, McCracken stays composed and makes a very nice read, throwing it out to Hutton. Big time play there on 1st down. I'm trying to go with a screen, and McLaughlin has not done a lot, but able to outspeed a dude on the outside. McLaughlin kind of playing injured has still been pretty decent, but he is really injured after that hit. I definitely should have avoided getting hit with him. Dang it, man. Offense has got to keep coming with it, and man, we had Gurley. I just saw him a second late. Big 3rd and 7 for this offense, and man, I don't like what I see. We're gonna have to run with McCracken. Come on, McCracken, you can outrun this guy. Come on, can we really not outrun that guy? All right, I guess I'm taking my field goal here. Defense has been good. We gotta trust those boys. Feels very uncomfortable to play a defensive game right now after scoring 70 in the semifinals. I just don't know what's been wrong with our offense today. Florida going play action, and oh man, I'm just late. Babers with a pick today. I feel like he is due for another soon. Just gotta keep stopping stopping the run. Our D-line's been doing a good job of plugging that up. Okay, 2nd and 10. Lagway is going to get out of the pocket and scramble. Please, can we force a fumble or something? He's bouncing off of tacklers, and we're going to have a big 3rd and 7. Babers is out of the game. I'm hopping on Tobias, and they're going to go up the seam. Can we please knock that out? Thank you, defense. And now we got to play some good, safe offense. Let's get it right down the field. This might be it, man. We got Dave Big streaking over top, but I did not see that safety. That ball gets swatted around, and we're lucky it wasn't picked. Let's hit the reset button. We'll go back to the screen, and okay, McLaughlin, I know you're hurt, buddy, but gotta outrun a few guys. We'll fall down at the 50. We are gonna have to convert a 3rd and 2. I'm going speed option here, and we'll just pitch it out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, please get to the edge, buddy. He is gonna get taken down. 4th and 1. All right, just one, boys. That's all we need. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got the middle. Turner, please catch it. Thank you very much. Man, we've been sweating it out in the natty. Everything has been too close for comfort. Thankfully, Gurley with some space here was hoping we'd be able to make that last dude miss. Just punch it in, boys. Safe play calling all day. We'll go back to the screen. It's set up kind of weird, but McLaughlin is going to get it and will fight into the end zone. We take our first lead of the game late in the 3rd quarter. All right, defense, do it one more time for me, boys. We're going to try to bait it up, and Jeff Babers has got the pick. The best defensive player in the country comes down with it at the biggest moment, and that is going to take us to the 4th quarter. Just take care of the rock. That's all we got to do here. We'll get it out to Michael Turner, and Michael Turner has conservative carry on, but still fighting for extra yards. We'll get us down to the goal line. I'm going to go with the trusty dusty fullback dive, and Ivy will get into the end zone. 2-score lead, baby. Come on. All right, 3.5 minutes to the national championship. Come on, man. We got Lagway rolling out right into Zachary Polk, the other best defensive player in the country. Time is just dripping on off the clock right now. Florida trying to go with the corner, and they drop it. Nothing going right for this Florida offense. Okay, 3rd and 12. What do we got? I'm trying to bait something else up, but did not see the slant coming open. Nice read by Lagway. Lagway is starting to throw with a little bit more confidence. On 1st and 10, though, they're going to the seams. Dang, man. I was trying to back our guy off. Didn't back him off far enough. Florida's got it on the 11, going 5 wide. And Lagway will just roll out, runs into Zachary Polk again, sheds him off, but still. At this point, we're headed down to the 2-minute warning, and Lagway just running all over the field. I don't know what this guy is doing. He's going to take another sack. Ideally, I would not even need to get on offense here. How about defense just does its thing? 3rd down, and they're going to go to the end zone. Man, I thought dude was going to catch it. Thankfully, we swatted away. That'll bring up a 4th and 14. I do not know where Babers is at, but they're going to the corner, and that's that boy Moses, the senior transfer, gets the pick, and this might go back to the house, dude. Moses with the halfback to outrun will break the tackle, and he might have a shot. He is going to rumble and bumble all the way down to the 4. Jeremiah Moses, man. It was looking rocky at the start, but in the end, it was the defense that came up big, and I just want to let it fly one more time this season to our boy Caleb Gurley. He's a big part of the reason we're even in this position in the first place, and that is how we wrap it up. Wait, man, it's not over yet. Let me get one more pick with the boy Jeff Babers. Let's just make this interception record even more diabolical, dude. He's got 3 in the natty. National championship, man. My first dynasty championship of college football 25. It feels so good. 4 seasons in, man. We went 6-6, 6-6, 9-3, and now 15-1. Look at Nick Sabaka getting his natty as a coach. Love to see that. Stick around, boys. We got the season stats and recruiting for next year coming up. Gotta get that shot of the boys sitting with the trophy. Let's check it out, man. Kiki McCracken. 5,800 yards, 70 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. My God, dude. Keegan McLaughlin coming in at 6 yards a carry, had 10 touchdowns on the ground. Michael Turner shattering the NCAA receiving record, 2,900 yards, 36 touchdowns. Gurley with another 1,217 touchdowns. Biggs with 709, McLaughlin with 506. And don't forget about that boy Russ Hutton. He had his moments too. Defense took a huge step up this year, man. Babers had 26 picks. DeMarcus Ramon had a lot of big ones coming in with 7, and Malik Rice had 5 as well. Defensive line was a giant improvement thanks in large part to Zachary Polk. Our dude Revis also had a great season. Man, McCracken was just barely short of the national record for passing yards in a season. Checking out the players leaving, bro. Look at this. This makes me so mad. Jeff Babers is transferring after catching 25 picks as a freshman. What are you doing, bro? We cannot persuade him. Jeff Babers is gone for next season. The good news is is we lose almost nobody on this team. Zachary Polk is the only big one. We are going to be absurd next season. I was expecting Michael Turner or someone to go to the draft. Jeremiah Moses was also a big one at the end of the year, especially. Off-season recruiting, I am trying to get some dirty transfers. We got a lot of these 4-stars interested. Biggest guy I want out of these guys is Ashton Williams. Could be a good replacement for the now gone Jeff Babers. Timmy OK will also be a dude if we get him. So in week 3 of recruiting, we land this dude Barron Tipton. He's like an 88 speed receiver. I don't know if he'll ever see the field. And we lose the safety who was the only guy I cared about. Dang it. So honestly, not a super successful transfer portal. We end up finishing 24 in the recruiting rankings. Only signed 16 guys. But yeah, boys, I think that just about covers it. That'll do it for the video. Appreciate y'all watching this entire journey. I will be making another video with Louisiana Monroe. We got to see all those receivers out for their senior year. So see you then. Have a good one. Peace.